APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
We have another beautiful day today across northwest Arkansas, but the last few days of July will bring hot and humid conditions back into the area. Hey there, I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Tracking partly sunny skies this afternoon and dry conditions. Temperatures will rise into the mid-90s, but with that added humidity, it'll feel like we're into the upper 90s. That southwesterly wind will be nice with gusts up to about 20 to 25 miles an hour. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm. Hotter temperatures are on the way.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. Arkansas football begins in 31 days. Touchdown! From the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Oh, man. We are back.
Well, 2/3 of us.
Well, yeah, we're still on the power play, but we're up to 2 people on the staff here, so that's good.
It's a step in the right direction,
on our show staff anyway. We're fully staffed behind the scenes, making it happen for you here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. But we are here. Zachary is back.
I am.
Fantasyland, and here we go. All right. We
couldn't be happier.
I will tell you, if you're watching us on the YouTube, we didn't do YouTube last week for a couple reasons. One, I didn't want to. And I just don't want people looking at me for that amount of time. I don't want that. I'm the opposite of anyone else in this medium who wants people to look at them all the time. I don't want to be looked at. And I don't know what 2 is. But so here's the deal. Zach's in the control room.
I am. I'm in the hot box.
We can't get a camera there. So what you are looking at on television is a camera pointed at the window looking in on Zach. You will love this because you're about, yay tall on the screen.
I love that.
Barely see you.
Oh, you're Marla Hooching it.
That's right.
Marla Hooch. What a hitter.
That's right, yes.
It's fantastic. I like that.
It is the Marla Hooch angle of you in the control room.
And
that's just the way it's going to be.
I'm not opposed to that. I've been opposed to this since day one.
I know.
So this is perfect for me.
Like, even if I put you full screen, they still can't see you very well.
Cool.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're barely there.
I love that.
They see the saddle. They see the Chad Morris candle.
The Brady Singer baseball.
Brady Singer baseball.
The Vinny Pasquantino bobblehead. And the Edmund Fitzgerald.
That's right, yeah.
And some holy water and a candle.
That's right, yes. Exactly. So there you go. There you go. Our number is 866-285-4005. That's how you can get in touch with us here on Ruskin and Zach. In spite of the angle not being great, we'll probably have, this will be the day that everybody tunes in.
Yes.
Because I can't figure this video thing out. Like the days we think we're funny, nobody watches. The day we don't think we're funny, there are people.
That's when the weird stuff happens.
The only thing I can consider, I can equate it to, is just people love to watch us fail. Like when we are flailing away with nothing, they love it because they don't know what's going to happen.
Well,
are they going to pull out of the tailspin?
Derek, it just mimics their own lives.
That's right.
We'll all go down in flames together.
That's right. Yeah. Have you Have you got that Olympic fever going on? You got
Absolutely
that going?
not.
Oh, good. That's all we watched all weekend with the Olympics. Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
Yeah. A couple things here on the Olympics. We really hate Australia in swimming.
This is the
United States.
But that started before the Olympics did, right?
Yes, it did,
Okay.
but it's still going on. And we don't in our house, being a proper American house, we don't root for Australia in anything right now.
Oh, okay.
Anything.
Why?
Because they besmirched our anthem. They besmirched our tradition. To hell with them.
Okay, all right. Well, they're down on that island for a reason.
That's right.
It was a prison.
It was a prison. That's right. Yeah.
Congratulations to the Aussies. They did give us Elle McPherson.
God bless them for that. And
Kylie Minogue and AC/DC.
That's right.
You know, the Australian people have been good to us. It's the government.
That's right. Yes, that's right. The Olympic Committee.
Yeah, the Olympic Committee's really been a pain in the butt. But
I watched I thought I was watching a college game.
It was Margot Robbie.
Yes, well, that's fair. I thought I was watching a college game yesterday because the men's basketball game had so many reviews in it. Like it was like Doug Shows was there. I mean, it was crazy.
The kid and I were watching the basketball game yesterday, and watching a basketball game with her now is annoying because she looks at it from a player's perspective, and she's not a fan of Steve Kerr's coaching.
Oh, okay.
Also, and I noticed this almost immediately, and thank God my daughter did not. Is anyone else concerned with the logo at midcourt being how you say, mildly offensive?
What? It's the rings and what?
I'll shoot you a picture of it.
Okay.
Maybe somebody got to them, but the logo at midcourt
basketballs.
No. You see it?
Kind of.
Okay.
I need another. I need him to pass over midcourt again.
Yeah, you'll see it
because there's a game on right now that I'm watching. So I'm watching the basketball right now.
I was a little concerned with the logo at the midcourt. Maybe somebody will get to that. Pull the tape.
Oh no! Oh, what is that? Oh,
it took a couple times to figure out exactly what it was. It's the key.
Oh, it's the key.
It's the key with the arc.
I see.
But
yes.
you see what I see.
I see what you see.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that is quite phallic.
Jamie and Fayetteville knew what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was quite phallic. Yeah. Let's see here. The other thing. We kicked Serbia's butt. I was kind of worried about that, but that looked easy. And Durant looked great.
And Jason Tatum didn't play.
And he did not play.
But he's going to play in their next game.
Can you imagine? I honestly, when you have that kind of collection of talent, I think you can forget who's sitting over there sometimes. And I think Kerr just forgot.
No. Tatum's been injured. He's been.
Oh, okay. All right.
But he's going to play this time around. But the thing is, okay, we know who starts. And if there's a close game, that's one thing. But who's playing the garbage minutes? That's always those are your last five.
A lot of Derek White coming in.
Yeah, a lot of Derek White.
A lot of Derek White time there. Yeah. Let's see here. The other thing here, and I'm ignoring your boycott text because, listen, 32 million people are watching this, so I'm not concerned with your boycott. What else? Field hockey might be the most boring sport I have seen. It's very uninteresting.
Field hockey.
Water polo? Man. And our women lost today in water polo. They're heavy favorites. They lost to
I'm shocked there's not been a homicide in water polo.
Every now and then at water polo, they cut to the camera underneath the water. Yeah. Someone's gonna get pants.
Yeah, it's tough under there, and you got to be tough to play in the middle.
They are tugging and pulling on those speedos, and somebody's gonna get now. Is that an exclusion if you lose your pants?
I don't know what the rules are. I'll be honest with you. I don't watch a lot of water polo.
Well, they were. Kenny Albert did a great job of explaining it because there's all these whistles. The whistle blows every 2 seconds of water polo, and the whistle is a minor foul, but occasionally you get an exclusion, which means someone has to go sit in that little box for 20
power
seconds.
Play.
Yeah, it's like a power play. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. But I mean, and everybody's trying to. It's like old school, Big East post play down there. People are
it's Ewing and Mutombo and
yeah.
Those guys.
Chris Mullen
down at Bill Wennington.
Right, exactly. What else did I see here? The swimming's okay. Somebody said this, and I absolutely agree with it. Swimming is pretty boring until Rowdy Gaines starts screaming about stuff. And then it's actually, Rowdy Gaines is like the Gus Johnson of the swimming. When he gets like fired up about stuff, it's actually entertaining because the race itself are usually not that interesting. The favorites usually win all the time. And if it's not, it's the other person in the middle lane who wins all the time. So it's not all that interesting. You don't get a lot of upsets. But when Rowdy Gaines starts screaming about stuff, it's he gives it a little more
it's swimming.
Gusto.
It's swimming.
Right.
Put them in the ocean.
Yeah.
Then call me. I mean, if you're in a pool, that's one thing. But put them out there with things that can nibble at you. Now we're talking about something totally different.
Well, they are. Now here's the thing. I know we've talked about braking and all that, but the best assignment. They are doing surfing in Tahiti.
Not bad.
That's right. And the U.S. is staying on a cruise ship.
Not bad. Not the worst thing I've heard.
I've had worse jobs than that. That's pretty good. So they have that going on over in Tahiti, where the surfing is taking place. So that's not bad. All right. Well, this is ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. Abner doesn't like that they now wear pants in beach volleyball sometimes. The women. So
that is
he's not a fan of that.
Mildly disappointing.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. All right, so we'll check on the news here. Maybe we'll get a travel log from the big trip. I achieved the greatest moment of my athletic life over the weekend. This is it. This is my one accomplishment. The rest of it, nothing. So we'll get to that at some point. Stay with us, Ruscin and Zach.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
Sterling Bank is committed to the Northwest Arkansas community, and as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. Stop by your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers to discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hey, before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest and greatest offerings from the biggest names in golf. With 2 high-definition simulators, an enormous selection, and the most knowledgeable staff, be assured Golf USA is here to make you look and play better. And Golf USA is honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest's Top Fitters list for 2024. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA. We are as golf as it gets.
Vici Aesthetics and Wellness can get you on the track to kickstart your weight loss journey with semaglutide or tirzepatide. They offer a detailed program to all of Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma with in-office or telemedicine visits available. Mention this ad on ESPN and get 10% off your first package. Get started on the #1 prescription choice by medical providers for safe and effective weight loss while also reducing cardiovascular risk factors. Call or text Vici Aesthetics and Wellness today at 479-343-8424. 479-343-8424.
How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to espnarkansasdigital.com for your free digital marketing audit or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment.
Brothers Roofing and Restoration, a licensed and insured local roofing contractor in Arkansas. Since his playing days for the Hogs, Brother Alexander has been on rooftops, many years as an adjuster, and in the past decade as a roofing contractor. He knows how to help you through the insurance process while replacing your roof using only the industry's best materials. And being a lifelong Arkansan, he'll be here to stand behind his workmanship and warranty. Call 479-353-3877 to arrange a time for Brother and his team to inspect your roof.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high-performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
World-class trout fishing is the star of the show at Gaston's White River Resort, where a few days away from all the worries and stress will make all right in your world. Gaston's has friendly, experienced guides to help you land your limit. Enjoy your stay at Gaston's in one of their private cottages, or reserve a lodge for up to 20 people. Call now and let Gaston's help you plan your next getaway on the White River. 870-431-5202. That's 870-431-5202. Or learn more at Gastons.com. Gaston's, a first-class time every time.
What's going on the grill tonight? Whatever it is, you'll find only the best at Richard's Country Meat Market. From the aroma of bacon-wrapped fillets to perfectly flavored gourmet burgers and fresh kebabs on the grill, this summer will be a feast for the senses. Richard's makes it easy with curbside pickup. To place your order, call ahead at 443-0000. Serve only the best from Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville, 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive at 3042 North Market Avenue, and online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com.
ESPN 99.5. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
In our never-ending effort to win favor with the University of Arkansas, we read only officially sanctioned news by the university. If you're looking for officially sanctioned news at your newsstand, just look for the collegiate licensing sticker at the bottom of your favorite newspaper. Your news is brought to you by The Good Chair, because I had to have a place to sit. Get The Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want a seat in The Good Chair. We took some heat yesterday from a guy named Arkansas Santa Claus. Couldn't spell, didn't like us making fun of Joe Bonamassa. Oh. He got Bonamassa right, couldn't spell the word talent. 5-star guard Darius E-N-T. Or A-N-T, excuse me.
Talent.
Yeah, talent. 5-star guard Darius Acuff announced his commitment to Arkansas and John Calipari over the weekend. According to 247, he's number 4 ranked player in the 2025 class. He spoke about that today at a press conference. Kevin Durant, very happy. The USA beat Serbia 110-84. That was not good. Serbia's now got their backs to the wall. It doesn't look like they're going to qualify for the medal round, and that would be a huge upset. Cowboys fans, you lost a defensive end on a special teams drill. His name is Sam Williams. Partial MCL tear, according to Jerry Jones, doesn't look good. Probably done for the year.
Jerry Jones doesn't look good either.
All right. Your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by our good friends at who knows where. Let's see. This one, this was a topic of conversation during lunch one day last week. Derek, do you think Tommy and Gina from Bon Jovi's Living in a Prayer are still together?
No.
You don't think so?
Almost 40 years?
Yeah.
No, they're not together.
68% of you said they're divorced. 31.9% of you says yes, they're retired and living in Boca.
Divorce rates being what they are in this country? No, there's no way they're together.
So Tommy and Gina didn't make it?
No.
All right.
There's no hope for anybody at that point.
Which half of the alphabet is more exciting to you, A to M or N to Z?
Oh, well, the second half. You got a Z in there.
Right, an
Q.
X.
It's crazy.
Yeah, 50.4% of you said N to Z is more exciting. If you rise, by law, are you required to shine?
No, you're required to grind, right?
I don't know.
Rise and grind.
Okay, 73.7% of you said no. For you psychos that like pineapple on pizza, are you ready to put pineapple on a calzone? It's the same thing.
The bridge too far.
It's the same thing.
It's all awful.
It's the same thing.
I agree. It's awful.
52.6% of you said no. Those are Ruscin and Zach. X polls, go grab ass. I've wanted to say that since day one.
All right. We by sheer happenstance, we both had the single greatest athletic achievements of our lives within 24 hours of each other.
Okay.
Yours was planned, mine was not. But I have a piece of memorabilia to donate to the studio collection.
Okay.
Following.
Do you have a place picked out? I'm thinking over in the corner by the photograph. That's like our next.
Okay.
That's our next conquest.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wear it.
You gonna wear it?
I'm gonna wear the thing.
Okay.
Because I medaled over the weekend, folks.
Yeah, but what did you medal in?
Toss in a toilet seat. That's what I medaled.
Okay, that's all right.
Look at that. Look at that beauty. You gotta act like you're biting it.
You don't know where that's. I hope you wipe that down. You don't know where that's been.
Been in a horse barn. What do you mean?
Nothing could go wrong there.
So and I don't want to. The people are so nice up in Harrison that I don't want to upset anybody because they don't like when you go to Branson and you don't ask them, for like free stuff. They're more than willing to help, but this came together very quickly, and there was no time to get any arrangements made. So we went up there on Saturday, and we were looking at some of the exhibitions and whatnot, and we went to the Stampede. And by the way, I was on the North, and we won, in spite of what happened at the end with the flag race, which is total BS. To have one event erase a 7-3 lead is ridiculous. But so I know how the show works, right? I've been many times. She's never been. And our server guy, every row there they got a server, right? That goes back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
They got a guy there. So we're there on C4 or row C4. And the guy comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, we need somebody, to volunteer for this next thing." I'm like, "All right, fine." And I mean, there's no time to barter. Because, I went down there, and then I'm on the arena floor, like lickety-split.
In the dirt.
Yeah, in the dirt. In it's like sand. It's really weird. So I go out there for the toilet seat toss. That's what the event was. Okay? And first of all, you can't hear anything in the arena. In the seats, you can hear, the MC talking and everything.
Well, that's where the crowd is.
Right. But on the floor, you can't hear anything. So, this guy's talking. I'm like, I don't know what this guy's saying. And then they stick a mic in your face, and you're supposed to say your name. I'm like, Derek. So I go out there for the toilet seat toss. And what they do is, it's like horseshoes. They put a spike in the middle, and we're on either side. There's a red team and a blue team, and you throw toilet seats at the spike, and whoever gets the closest wins. This is all on tape. This was illegally videoed by my wife, because they tell you no videos in there. This was all illegally videoed. And on the first shot, I swear to you this is true, your boy, ringer, right on there, bullseye. Ringer.
So your
And I'm jacking up the crowd. Come on, let's go.
You went to? Did you raise the roof? What'd you do?
I just put my arms up and down like this. Come on, and a couple of fist pumps. I was excited. Yeah. So then I'm like, well, this is pretty good. The pressure's off because I mean he's not going to get a ringer. This old guy across the thing, he's not going to do it. And he didn't, and I won. And I got
you got a medal.
I got this here
medal.
Did
you wear it to bed?
No, I did not. But
was your wife impressed?
Oh, she was very impressed.
Yeah, I got a text.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I'm very aware of how impressed she was.
Right. Yeah. So it was very exciting. It was the and then the crowd, like you go back to your seat and people are like, "Hey, nice shot! It was pretty good."
Oh, you were a local celebrity.
So people are nice. I go to the men's room after the show and there's people in there saying, "Hey, nice shot." And then what sets in, Zach, is like, I'm not, I don't have any talent at all whatsoever. So I'm 41. I will never do anything athletic ever again. This is it.
Don't say that.
This is it.
No, don't say that.
This is the top. This is it.
For now. It's the peak
this
for
is
today.
It. So that's all it was. So I have, that's it. So I'd like to donate this year.
I'll tell you what. I'm changing out the toilet seat in my house. I've got a couple of road cones out there. I can put you up against the interns. You can take them out back, school them, do whatever you got to do.
Oh, I could do it.
Okay.
I could beat them again. So then here's the funny thing, because obviously I think I'm thinking, okay, hopefully nobody that listens to the show was at this thing. Sure enough, here's Hack in Fayetteville texting in. We were there. To witness the greatest toilet seat throw in the history of mankind.
They'll probably put a bronze statue outside of you with in full, like doing a full gainer.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So that was it. Now your athletic height of your life was planned in advance.
Yes.
Mine was
years
kind of spur of the moment. But you were at Notre Dame fantasy camp all week.
I spent a couple days in South Bend, Indiana. It was when I was 19. I wrote out a bucket list, 100 things that I wanted to do before I died, and number 5 on that list was that I wanted to play football at Notre Dame, not for at Notre Dame. So I got to cross that off the list. I was talking to a guy on the flight home, and he didn't know anything about it, so I was kind of telling him, I'm like, imagine. I told you this earlier. I know what it's like to go to one of these political conventions now and have a bunch of people who think exactly like I do.
Right.
And everybody likes the same thing. We all enjoy doing all of the same things. It was great. It was like being in a room with 100 knees. It was terrific.
Oh, God.
It was awesome. Everybody, that's all we talked about was football all week and only one team, a team that wins a lot. And we spent a lot of time talking about that. It was great, and the big takeaway from all this: if you ever get an opportunity to check off a bucket list, do it now. Do it sooner rather than later. Because I wish I'd done this 10 years ago, but I had to remove someone who kept saying no, so that I could go and go do it on my own. No, it was great. It was great. The highlight for me. There were many highlights, but the highlight for me was walking into the stadium on game day. For those that don't know, there's a big church in the middle called the Basilica. A team goes to mass on game day, then they walk to the stadium. Kind of like the when Arkansas gets off the buses. How dumb! They get off the bus and walk through the parking lot. Notre Dame goes to church and then walks across campus. But all of my heroes had made this walk before. You go to mass, and I'm like getting kind of emotional about it. And I get to the gate at the stadium. The usher's there. I hand him my ID badge. He scans me in. He looks at me and he says, "Good luck. Go Irish." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Now, if you've seen the movie Rudy, there's a scene where Rudy is standing at the edge of the football field on the tunnel side, and he says to Fortune, who's a made-up character, says, "I'm here to play football for the Irish." I went through the whole scene. I'm standing there, here to play football for the Irish. Coach Parsegian didn't know that? Not yet. Better go tell him. Then I walked up into the locker room, and we got dressed, and that's when it hit me. Was when I saw the countdown clocks, hour and 40 minutes to game time.
Right.
Was when it first got me. But we walked in there and we get dressed. We go out for pregame warm-ups. We come back in, which is crazy because people our age don't have that much energy. We don't have very very few of us made it to the end of the game in one piece. We were flagging a little bit there at the end. But we come back in, and you got to picture this. We have we called him our cruise director. His name was Greg. He was kind of our camp counselor. He went in and had to explain the rules on how the game was going to work. And then the big news was that the blue team, which I was on, goes to the right. The white team, they go to the left. They go to the visitor side. So when you're coming out of the tunnel, we all run out together, but blue goes right, white goes left. And Jerome Bettis and Bryant Young were the head coaches, and they come in and they have a couple words for you. Hey, this is what we're going to do. This is how the game's going to work. Blue, you're getting the ball first, all that kind of stuff. So about that time, they finish up, and Father John Jenkins, who was the former president of the University of Notre Dame, recently retired, comes in. And if you've seen the movie Rudy, they do this pregame prayer. Everybody kind of takes a knee around the priest, and Father Jenkins was behind us. He says a blessing. We do the Hail Mary, and then in the movie Rudy, everybody says, the father says, Notre Dame our mother, and the whole team says, pray for us, which we did. It's Notre Dame our mother, pray for us. And I can now, the hair on my arm's standing up. About the time we did that, Marcus Freeman walked in. I'm going to tell y'all something. The boy you got over there, he ain't it, man. He ain't it. Marcus Freeman's it. That's the coolest dude in any room. Oh, my God. He walked in and was like, it's Marcus Freeman. He gives us a combination of a Newt Rockne, Herb Brooks, Houston Nutt pregame speech. He told us we were born to be Notre Dame football players. We're not. And he went through the whole thing, and then we bust out of the locker room after his speech and ran through the tunnel. They hit the smoke cannons, the green lights, the whole thing, and then the game started. And we lost because our quarterback sucks. And we told him
he was throwing it to his friends.
Yeah, he was. He was throwing it. Yeah, the open man, me.
That's what I heard.
He was throwing it to his friends. We lost 32-26. High-scoring game.
Yeah.
Which really didn't play into our strategy, our general strategy, which was slow everything down because we're old. But no, greatest week of my life. No question about it. Greatest single week of my life.
And you are uninjured, which is
no, I'm not injured at all.
Which is the upset of the week, honestly.
Okay, so Monday you go and you check in, and I found out there was a water main break on campus, and we were supposed to stay in a residency called Keogh Hall. Keogh was built, I think, in 2011, and it was renovated in 2022. And they're in these 6-room things with a central. It's a hotel. They sent us to Holy Cross. If you haven't seen the movie, that's where Rudy went for a couple years before he went to No, that's going back in time. North Hall, shout out North Hall, was built in the 40s. It was renovated in 1994. Hasn't been touched since. It only got Wi-Fi in 2018. So and it's a bit of a hike from. So you either drove or walked. But the first day of practice, we're going through just basic warm-up drills. And about the third time everybody went through and caught a pass, they were coming back and they were breathing really heavy. And I'm like, oh, this. I don't know, guys. I don't know that we're going to make it. We may have to shorten up practice a little bit. But there are you get a group discount if you bring 5 or more. And so there were a bunch of guys that wanted to get away from their wives, and it was more summer camp than football camp. And we go to dinner on Monday night, and afterwards a bunch of them announced they're going out. I'm like, it's a Monday in South Bend. There's nothing going on. And we got practice at 11 the following morning. Derek, our install took a little while because they came back. They were hung over.
Right.
And this included 2 wide receivers, our quarterback, and a running back. So our offensive install was a problem. So we muddled through that. I don't believe the white team had as many problems with drunkenness as we did. But there were a lot of guys there it was summer camp, man. They were out there just living. I wasn't the oldest. There were probably a dozen guys older than me.
Wow.
We had a 74-year-old guy, Jesse. Jesse wore a smile the entire week.
Did you wear a leather helmet?
No, he didn't wear a leather helmet.
Right.
He was 74 years young, and he was out there competing with everybody.
No.
It was great. It was definitely the best week of my life. I've now checked a box. I can go on with my life happy as can be. The best part, and this is just from a personal standpoint, I shut my phone off. I've been contacted more today than I was in an entire week. I just left my phone in the dorm. Didn't need it. They had photographers everywhere. There were 5 photographers that followed us to every little thing that we did.
Where is this footage?
Oh, it's coming. What they did, and they were smart about it. They gave us 4 sets of matching clothes with our number on it. So when they took the picture, they know who the person is.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to get folders of all of the photos, and then they're going to, I guess, segment out the ones that we're in. Including game shots and all that kind of stuff, and
right.
I should get it. They said mid-August they'll have the whole thing to me. So,
right.
Including the video of the game.
Right.
I had 2 catches for 13 yards. I had 4 tackles.
Wow.
Because our quarterback sucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in a heart,
how did he get to be the quarterback? Did he pay more?
I think he knew somebody.
Oh, okay.
Because he was just like it was like Ron Paulus. They just anointed him the quarterback, and he wasn't our best option at quarterback.
I see. Yeah, I see.
But if I ever come up with $7,200 again, that's where I'm going.
Well, the texts are coming in.
Yeah.
I'd rather hear from Brian and Ozark talk about Texas football for an hour rather than Rudy and Notre Dame.
Who said that?
Text from the 870.
Shut up. Here's
a text. No one cares about Notre Dame.
Really? You know what's funny?
Yeah.
Is when
Here
you
he goes, folks.
This is just what I noticed. When you're hanging out with a big time program, they don't concern themselves with the little people. It just isn't a thing. It's just not a thing. Now, you bring up Michigan. Oh, man.
Y'all poked the bear.
You did.
Y'all poked the bear. This was bound to happen.
Win 10 games in more than 2 seasons. Call me. Then we can have this discussion. Yeah, it was great. Absolutely wonderful.
Matt Nake in South Carolina. If Lou isn't doing the newspaper trick pregame, he's not in.
Lou was okay. So this was the first year that they did 3 of these because they had some overflow. Lou was at the first one with the younger guys. I think he would have been more appreciated where we were with our little group, but instead we got Tim Brown. He's a Heisman winner.
Yeah.
You don't. No, you don't.
We got cheated out of a Heisman winner here once. Twice.
Whatever.
So there you go.
But I did feel it the next day. The Wednesday after the first practice. Oh, Lord. Yes?
Another text from the 870.
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting for Notre Dame to join a real conference.
Don't have to.
Your thoughts?
Well, as I've said many, many times on this particular platform, they're Notre Dame, you're not. They don't have to. They keep writing the rules to put them in. So until that changes, there's not a chance. And by the way, the one time they did, they won it.
Yeah, it's not your best work, texter on the 870. Not your best
Mr.
work.
Johnson from Blazing Saddles, blow it out your ass, Howard. Sorry.
Not your best work. Well, the assumption is, incorrectly, might I add, because Notre Dame is clearly a have in college football, that they would join a league and start going 6-6 every year. Like these people that are now starting to realize Texas is joining the SEC, and they're not going to be bad.
No, they're not.
And people are having a hard time dealing with the reality that they're going to come in and, if they beat Georgia, they're winning this league in their first year. And you haven't won this league in 32 years. So people are having a hard time with that particular piece of reality. And listen, if Notre Dame ever joined a conference full time, they'd win it because they'd be fine because they're a have. College football has like 15 halves, and the rest are have-nots. That's it. It's not that hard to figure out. And we keep lying to ourselves about commitments and big deals and all this stuff. It's all bullcrap. There's 15 teams that can win this thing every year. That's it. That's it. And you're on that list.
I love you guys. Y'all are jealous, and I get it. Enjoy Destin.
Enjoy basketball season. It's going to be pretty good there. Seen that before. They've been pretty good there.
Yeah, they'll be all right.
All right. Ruscin and Zach continues in a moment.
Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body, family owned and operated for over 40 years, is your collision repair specialist. Only 15% of collision repair shops achieve iCar Gold Class status, the highest training level recognized in the industry. Courtney Hollingsworth is proud to be one of them. Put your vehicle repairs in the hands of the experts. Call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body today at 479-751-3801. That's 751-3801. And online at CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
He went to doctor after doctor looking for relief and always walked away discouraged. Surgery and drugs hadn't worked before, so why would he try them again? That's when Carmen made an appointment at QC Kinetics.
I'll tell you one thing. I got a spring in my step. The bounce is back in my step. My quality of life improving exponentially since I've been going to QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics has treated over 35,000 patients like Carmen, using their own healing components, concentrating them into damaged knees, hips, shoulders, and backs. No surgery, no drugs.
The pain's gone, quality of life so much better, and mentally I'm in such a better place because I know that I'm not going to wake up to the same old struggles that I have been dealing with every single day. 10 months ago, no joke, I was a prime candidate for a knee replacement. Today, I'm not because of the treatment I'm receiving at QC Kinetics.
Carmen finally got relief, and it was easy, starting with a free consultation at QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
To you, a tractor isn't a toy. It's a tool, and you use it all the time. For every application on every job site, or for all the small jobs around your farm. If you're tired of big payments on those tools, it's time to check out a new TYM tractor at Tatum Motor Company. With a new TYM, you can get the reliability you need for every job. If you also need something that's versatile, you have to check out the TYM and all the available attachments. It's perfect for any job. And most importantly, you want something that's affordable. Get a new tractor with the same features and capability for less. A new TYM from Tatum Motor Company is unmatched in affordability. Go ahead, compare prices. You'll see the best value is a new TYM tractor at Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri, and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Have you ever thought about what a bad haircut could do to your image? That's why you shouldn't trust your appearance to anyone except the professionals at Fantasy Sports Cuts. We believe our clients are walking billboards. If you don't look good, we don't look good. Fantasy Sports Cuts is a full-service men's hair salon where you'll always find sports on our 8 TVs, and the fridge is always full of free beer, or root beer for those little men in training. Fantasy Sports Cuts, Fayetteville's hair joint for men at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Power up your winnings at Indigo Sky Casino. The first 4 Fridays in August, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., play for your chance to win up to $10,000 cash. Power up on Friday, August 30th to play and win your share of $30,000 cash. Delicious food, ice-cold adult beverages, live weekend entertainment. Over $1 million in total cash and Go Rewards prizes. Come win your share. Indigo Sky Casino, your premier gaming destination. IndigoSkyCasino.com for details. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri.
Let Sassy's Barbecue cater your next event or watch party. Sassy's has some of the best pulled pork, brisket, smoked chicken, award-winning smoked wings, and baby back ribs there is. And to make the crowd go wild, don't forget Sassy's great homemade sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and loaded baked potato salad. If you can't make the game, come watch the Hogs at Sassy's Red House on College or on the biggest TV in Fayetteville on Sassy's Patio off Weddington. When it comes to barbecue, catfish, burgers, and more, nobody does it better than Sassy's. Eat, drink, and be sassy.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
We have another beautiful day today across Northwest Arkansas, but the last few days of July will bring hot and humid conditions back into the area. Hey there, I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Tracking partly sunny skies this afternoon and dry conditions. Temperatures will rise into the mid-90s, but with that added humidity, it'll feel like we're into the upper 90s. That southwesterly wind will be nice with gusts up to about 20 to 25 miles an hour. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm. Hotter temperatures are on the way.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here on ESPN Arkansas. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Got a an Olympic injury update
Oh,
here,
no.
and then we're going to talk about what just happened in a break here.
What'd we get?
Gold Zone host Scott Hansen sliced his pinky open, beating the desk when the U.S. was in the middle of winning a medal in something. You know, he does the red zone on
I was going to say
TV.
the name sounded familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Scott Hansen. Yeah, well,
Yep.
they got him doing the gold zone for this for the Olympics on Peacock, and he was, I guess, I hit the table in here all the time, and luckily I haven't made myself
I don't think
bleed
you're going
yet.
to slice anything open with that table, but
No,
might break something.
pop a blood vessel. I've
Yeah.
done that before, beating the table during the Calipari ran all those years ago. And then during the break, Randy came by here.
Yeah, that's pretty
and,
cool.
Randy's got. We were just talking about Notre Dame and fantasy camp, and everybody was getting their on the texters are getting their panties in a knot because Notre Dame is a have, and Notre Dame's a have, and I won't say you're a have not because
we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. Well, get a coach in here and we'll figure it out. Anyway, but Randy brought you a Notre Dame stool.
Bar stool.
A bar stool, yeah.
Got the interlocking ND on it, and apparently this was he had a place a couple years ago, and it most certainly is. It's green, got a big old.
He said that Dave Van Horn was a bartender for
I
his
love
place.
this. 1983.
I want to know about Dave tending bar, and if he ever appears on this show again, which seems unlikely at this point.
I would say it's pretty unlikely.
But I just want to know, hey, tell us about being a bartender at the rink back in the 80s, because I bet there are some stories.
I would be very, very interested to know.
And can he still do the cocktail thing where you're pouring the stuff? And
spin the bottle in your hand? Yeah.
Like Tom Cruise.
You think he breaks that out at recruiting visits? Watch, spins the thing on his hand.
I hope so.
God, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
He is. He's like the last guy. Maybe this is true. Still, he's the closest guy to being known that can still walk around up here. Like Pittman and Calipari, obviously they can't go anywhere up here. But I've heard people occasionally have seen Dave in Dillard's. He's there, sitting there while somebody buys a dress or whatever, and he's sitting there holding the purse or whatever. He's he can still do that. He's not that big time where no one's gonna bother him all the time. He goes outside.
Great question. Was that before or after he sang with the Commodores?
That's right.
I would think that would be after his days with the Commodores. That was the 70s.
That's right. Yes, exactly. Oh man. So anyway, we got we got a couple things in here. We've got the medal from the Stampede. We've got the bar stool from Notre Dame bar stool, and maybe one of your Notre Dame shirts with your number on it might end up in here at some point.
Oh yeah, no, I've they're in a. They gave us this bag, a laundry bag, and I haven't done my laundry yet.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that's ripe.
Yeah, I didn't really think about it. I just kind of threw it in the laundry room when I got home, and I didn't really think that through. But it is what it is. And just Tommy asked, "Is this thing was it full pads?" Oh, it was full pads. We got fitted for the stuff on Monday Monday evening. We were wearing helmets and pads and all kinds of stuff. I ran out of there with my gold helmet shining in the sun slowly.
24 karat gold.
Well, no, these were the practice helmets.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. Joe and Waldron texting in. He's a 10, but he slices his pinky open, hitting a desk. That's right. Hey, the Olympics are very exciting when you're there. They're very exciting. The coolest thing with the Olympics this weekend. First of all, one other thing. I think I like rugby now. I don't understand it, but when you carry it over the line, it's like a touchdown. So I get that. So it's like what football looked like in the 60s. A lot of running, a lot of option pitches and stuff like that. It's pretty good. All right. So they've got this French guy, Marchand, who's the big swimmer in this event, and he's obviously in his home country and everything, right? He was raised in a small town, in France and everything. So he's doing the medley, which is when you do all the things. Right. You do the back, the free, and you do the butterfly, which is when you go up and down out of the water. Every time he would come out of the water, the crowd would cheer. So what you hear is, hey, hey, hey. It was so interesting. And, of course, he won. He blew out whoever he was. And then he went on this Cal Ripken journey through the arena, like shaking every hand he could find.
Hey, man, enjoy the moment while you can.
Well, I mean, how often, like, the Olympics are rare enough, but to get one where you're at your peak and it's in your building is the rarest of rare. Michael Phelps was on there talking about, man, I'd have loved if I got to win gold in front of the U.S. crowd, but all of his Olympics were, in Sydney and Athens and London and other places. 2028
very rarely
in L.A. So
very rarely do you get 5 minutes of fame. You had it in the men's room at the Stampede.
That's right.
So
that doesn't sound great.
No, it doesn't sound great. But you had that's where you had your 5 minutes, man. When you have it, take advantage of it. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. There you go.
Uh-oh.
You break the mic? What happened there?
I did. It broke.
Oh, one of the little rubber bands fell off there. No, that happens. They're very cheap.
Probably too often, to be honest.
They're very cheap.
They're incredibly cheap.
All right, let's see here. What else we got going on here? Here's the guy. No, I don't want to read this.
No,
I
go ahead.
don't want to poke the bear on this thing.
Go ahead. I'm done.
Let's see here. Feet Pick guy says, imagine how pathetic Marcus Freeman thought everyone taking an E was.
Mike Neighbors is the coolest person we know. We agree on that?
Yeah,
I mean, he walks in and you're just like...
I'm pretty cool, but, yeah, he's cooler, I guess.
Yeah. Sure. He walked in...
Has he meddled in toilet seat talk?
He may have. You don't know. I mean, I'm sure he's been to the Stampede, but he walked in and it was like, oh, he was like, it's he is just the coolest person. He's a super genuine guy just from the people that interacted with him. We all got our picture taken with him individually, but he's just a super cool guy, and he gives a hell of a pregame speech. I did have a fangirl moment, and I'm not proud. You know when
would it be a fanboy moment?
I was there was a football player named Phil Carter. He was the high school player of the year in Michigan. He went to Notre Dame in the early 80s. He was the first player that I kind of latched onto when I was young. And he was one of the guys that spoke at lunch, and they're like, Phil Carter's here. And I, without even thinking about it, went, who? Like Phil Carter.
God. Oh,
and it wasn't my proudest moment.
Well, this is how, there is something that happens when you see something on TV for a long time, or something memorable happens on a TV, and then you see that person in real life.
In real life.
Like, your brain short-circuits for a bit, because Gilbert Gottfried used to say, like, you don't believe, like with Marcus Freeman, or if people out here meet Calipari, like, if you see them in person, you don't believe that person really exists. Mm-hmm. They're just on a TV screen.
Yes.
And then you see them, and you're like, oh.
In a lot of ways, it's an out-of-body experience a lot of ways. Like, when you meet Cal and you're just like, this is John, and you keep saying to yourself over and over and over, this is John Calipari.
Right. Like, yeah, you don't believe that person really exists. And then you see them at the, the restaurant or the whatever, and you're like, oh, he is real.
Yeah, he's definitely real.
Yeah. Alan Alda used to talk about when people would, they never knew what to do when, like, MASH was popular and, years ago. People didn't know what to do when to Alan Alda, because they're like, there's that moment where your brain, like, short circuits for a little bit. Okay, happy to report Britain took the L again from the United States. They lost again. First it was 1776, and now in women's rugby today, the U.S. beat Great Britain. No spoilers, because they're showing it on TV right now, so, I mean, we're not spoiling anything.
No, please don't.
But anyway,
just in case somebody's at work, they're going to go. They got their DVRing.
I got my whole night planned, Ruscin, around watching that rugby game, and you're screwing it up. I'm sorry. All right. Anyway, so we beat the British in rugby, so that's good.
Is rugby? Are we good at rugby?
It looks like we're pretty good.
I don't know how that works anymore.
I don't know. I don't have a bracket in front of me, but I think we're pretty good. There you go. So yeah, we are. People are back to the you're meeting the people that you can't believe exist. We are fortunate that there are people that enjoy listening to this, whatever this is, every afternoon, and then you see these people out in the wild. And by the way, we're going to be out again next week.
Yeah, we are.
Details coming soon.
Oh yeah, we are.
We're going to be out at a pretty cool place next week. We're finally allowed to say the name. We've been trying to not say the name of this place for a few years. We're allowed to say it now, and we'll get to that at some point this week. But people come up to us, and they're kind of like...
it's underwhelming. It's underwhelming when you meet...
That's it?
Very
Sound
rarely.
a lot taller on radio.
But you know this. I mean, working in this business, you meet people, and you almost get numb to it. But very rarely do I take a step back and go, "Wow, that's fill in the blank." And that happened with not just Phil Carter, but
I don't remember the last time I was starstruck. It sounds like Phil Carter Freeman was the last time you were starstruck.
Phil Carter was I was 7 years old when he was in 1980, and he was like the first guy that I kind of latched onto. He was. I wore 22 because of him.
I think the last time I was starstruck was probably, when he was, and it's probably still this way. But every year when Saban walked into that media day with his dudes on either side of his shoulder, and there was still there he is. Like there was a little bit of that guy on TV is actually a real person, and he's standing right over there. So that was 3 years ago. So that's there you go. Russell in Mountain Home was starstruck by a polka queen in Parsons, Kansas a while back.
Mm-hmm. Was it Molly?
Those polka girls,
was
man.
it Molly B?
Those polka girls, they know.
No, they know.
They know what they're doing. All right.
Wow. Something you want to talk about?
Not really, no. I'm just talking out my rear over here. I don't know. This is ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app.
It's Monday, July 29th. I'm Phil Reed. This is your 4029 News Update. The Criminal Investigation Division of the Arkansas State Police investigating after ASP says a man from Guatemala was shot by a trooper along Interstate 49 in Rogers Saturday night. The Arkansas Secretary of State has until 9 this morning to file a response to a lawsuit from a group seeking to get an abortion question on the November ballot. Students in Fayetteville will have new rules on cell phone use starting this school year. The superintendent says students in pre-kindergarten through 6th grade will not be allowed to have access to their devices during the school day. Students in grades 7 through 12 will only have access to those devices during lunch. Starting today, the Arkansas Athletes Outreach is hosting Olympic Field Days. The goal is to keep kids active and inspire young athletes. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
Do you, a family member or friend, have diabetes? While the condition is well known, the side effects are not. Wounds don't always heal the same when a person has diabetes. So what do you do? Dr. Doug Friesen has the answers on the Wound Wrap podcast. Wound Wrap is your #1 resource for all things wounds. It's now available on the Hit That Line podcast network. Just search Hit That Line wherever you listen to podcasts and find it on hitthatline.com. Wound Wrap with Dr. Doug Friesen.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch? Every day, from lunch to late night. Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Twin Peaks is always adding exciting cocktails to the menu, like the expertly balanced Sincoro Hall of Fame Margarita. Try it at your local lodge today.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted Best Garage Door Company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
If you're looking for the best Chicago-style pizza outside of the Windy City, you need to head to Cassano's. Every pizza is made from scratch with the freshest ingredients and served the way you want it. And while you enjoy that perfect slice, catch all the games. Cassano's is your premier sports bar with lots of TVs showing all your favorite teams. Your place for the best pizza, coldest drinks, friendliest service, local events, and entertainment. It's Cassano's Chicago-style pizza.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Hey, it's Derek Ruscin, and you've probably heard about United Roofing and Waterproofing. Experienced owner Joey Viviano and his team provide residential and commercial services, such as roof assessments and reporting. They also offer service, maintenance, and replacements on all types. He does a lot of repairs and yearly checkups to make you feel secure in your home or business. Call Joey at United Roofing and Waterproofing, 479-312-7369. That's 312-7369. Or go online to UnitedRW.com.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson.
Arkansas football begins in 31 days. From the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
All right, we continue here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. Ruscin and Zach program. Zach is back. DQ is gone to
the UP,
Mackinac County all week or wherever.
DQ and I have beef.
Yes. There is a
major beef.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. That's something else. I don't know when we'll get to that. I don't know when.
She needs to stay gone for a couple days.
Yeah. Our friend, you guys out there hate him. We love him. Jimmy Dykes.
Yep.
I just saw him post a little while ago that his daughter Kennedy is off to college and is cheering for Tennessee.
UT.
Another in-state.
According to the league, the only UT.
Another in-state prospect. Pittman can't recruit the state, Paul. There you go. There's another one. Got away.
She is in Knoxville.
Can you imagine all of the just grotesque things that Arkansas quote-unquote fans have said to her father through the years? There was probably not any chance at all she was ever going to go to this school, even though her mom and her dad went to that school.
No. Hey, you know what? Good for her. Get out of town. Go enjoy
Very
yourself.
far
Go-
away. Knoxville is a long way from here.
It is.
I don't know if you know
9
that.
hours. Made that drive before.
It is a long way.
That's
from
the
here.
halfway point to my parents.
Yeah,
or a little past halfway. But yeah, good for her. Go to college. Go get away.
Go
have
Live.
fun. Live your life.
Do good. Like what did Mr. Feeney say? What at the end of Boy Meets World?
I have no idea.
Do, try, something like that. Anyway, but again, it speaks to the lack of in-state recruiting that Arkansas is having right now. So you've got that going on. Let's see here. Oh yes, this was revealed last week.
What's
Zach? We were talking. This is no baloney.
Okay.
We were honestly, DQ and I were talking about your Notre Dame camp, and something pops up on the screen. There's a John Calipari fantasy camp later this season.
Weird, right?
Right, exactly.
Super weird.
You can either coach or like play, or there's something. And then he took the post down, but the website is still up somewhere. So yeah,
is this for adults or kids?
Grown-ups.
Grown-ups.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So that's something that is apparently going on, and it looks like just from this quick Google search here, he did this for his foundation to raise some money. Back at Kentucky. So
All right.
I don't know what the idea. Calipari spoke to the media today for 40 minutes, which is the first time the media's got to speak to him.
Well, you got to talk to the little people every now and then, not just the national guys.
And featured prominently on the press conference background with the hog logo was the Tyson Foods logo. Of
course.
So, I mean,
they're bankrolling it.
That's
Might
right.
as well.
The chicken man got another one over the weekend.
He did.
With Acuff.
So did they give any details on this camp, or is it just, hey, we're going to show up, Calipari's going to be there, talk to you for a second, and then we're going to play basketball? What are they doing?
Well, I believe there is a
and what's the financial commitment to this? Because I'm assuming it's a 1 day thing.
Guess.
Probably 1,200.
It's 2 days.
It's 2 days. Okay,
Yeah.
1,200.
Higher.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
2
Higher.
for 2 days.
It says here 2,500.
Okay,
It's for grown-ups 21 and up.
Okay, so what is this? What are you doing?
Well, the
because here's and I learned this the hard. If you're going to do this, you want to hit all those emotional hot buttons.
Right.
All of the things that you fell in love with about your particular school, you have to hit that. Otherwise, it's not a fulfilling experience. It's just John Calipari rolling out there, talking to you for a minute, and then leaving. He's got to be involved in it somehow.
Right.
There has to be some sort of hook to keep you there.
There is details are difficult to find. We had him last week, and then I don't know what happened over there, but like I guess they felt I don't know because now all the details have been erased.
Okay,
but there's still a way you can still go and book this online. But one of the things I saw for one of the experiences is you do get to have dinner with him, so that's something.
All right.
Right?
Okay.
You get to break bread with him?
All right.
Come
But
on.
it's not going to be like you at a 4-seater table. It's going to be you with like a room full of people.
Oh, he's going to be at the head of the table
Right.
probably. And yeah.
Again, if we were doing like an Arkansas football experience, what you would have to do is you'd have to run through. You'd have rattle off the high points. You want to run through the A. You want to do the what do they call it thing? The walk where you get off the bus. That kind of thing. You want to do all of that because that's what you fell in love with. You want to put the helmet on. You want to run out.
Oh yeah, you
want the band playing. You want all of that
to get introduced
stuff.
by John George, the whole deal.
Can you imagine how chipper Chuck would be having to be there? Burmeister did it without even a thought. Chuck would be like, man, guys, I don't want to do this. These people suck. He'd be miserable. But that's the whole point is you're, as an adult, and I doubt any 21-year-olds are going to be forking over $2,500 to go do this, but if you're in your 50s, man, this is what you fell in love with.
Right.
You got to hit all the emotional high points. And you can't turn this into, and this did not happen to us, this can't be at every turn you're being squeezed for money.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that I was a little leery of going up there was that at every turn I was going to be asked to pay for something or to donate to this. They never asked once. I guess the 7,200 was enough.
Yeah, they got plenty. Yeah, there you go. Titus suggesting, and I'm going to modify his text a little bit, Yurichek needs to get a Tyson tramp stamp.
Oh.
That'd be great.
That would be great.
He should. If they win it all, he should get one.
Yeah, he should.
You know, Harbaugh got a tattoo when Michigan
Where
won.
are you putting it?
Tramp stamp.
Oh, you're putting it on the lower back?
Yeah.
I thought that was out.
Oh, it's coming back.
Is it coming back?
Oh, it's coming back.
Oh,
yeah.
that was like a bullseye.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, look.
We are also there's a lot of stuff going on here. You can text us at 866-285-4005. And there's also a lot of baseball trade stuff. Maybe we'll get into that a little bit. The Cardinals.
Oh my God!
I've lost.
Can it end first before we? I mean, it's still going. It's like every 5 minutes we get in a new baseball trade.
Yeah, the roster. Your team on Wednesday or Thursday, whenever they play, is going to look a lot different.
Yeah.
But DQ's here, so it's a lot less judgy in the building.
Yeah,
with the DQ
I've
here.
noticed that.
I'm wearing flip-flops because DQ doesn't like when I wear flip-flops.
No.
There's just a general. It's it's like when your boss that you don't like
boss goes away.
and everything's all the tension is eased in the room. It's pretty good. So that's another thing that's going on today with all this stuff. Professor Logan talking about what we were talking about last hour. It's like when I run into students during the summer. They never imagined me with shorts and T-shirts drinking a beer while on a boat or mowing.
It is weird when you run into one of your teachers. Like, I ran into one of my teachers, this is probably 5 years ago, and she was in shorts, sandals, flip-flops, and had gotten old, and I'm just like, Miss Minahan, what happened?
Yeah, when you run into your teachers in real life, it's kind of weird.
It's very, very weird.
Right, yeah, it's strange. Let's see here. Here's a text. When is the breakdancing competition?
August
it is
8th.
It's like the last 3 or 4 days. It's in there in that time frame.
August the 8th.
So there you go. So yeah, we'll get there. It's a couple days, and it's gonna be pretty exciting. We're gonna be all over that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Abner suggesting instead of Rocket Man, a parody song called Chicken Man.
Listen,
I'm the Chicken Man.
Boys, it's July.
Chicken
Can we
Man.
get through football first? Believe me, we're going to have a lot of content in football. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
They start this week, right?
They start on Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I figured with the early start date, they had to get going pretty soon.
Yep. The Wednesday is the first camp, and they changed a rule. I think they have to do. See if I can find a schedule real quick. They have to do a bunch more practices than they used to before they can put the whole gear on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it used to be 4. I think
They're
it's
scrimmaging
8
next
now.
Thursday.
Oh yeah.
So it's smart. I mean, you're going to play on a Thursday. You scrimmage at the time of the game. Get your guys kind of acclimated to that. Practice at that time.
Yeah.
Get them. I mean, look, they're going to blow UAPB out, and
They better.
And it's 9 days to Oklahoma State.
They better.
They better.
Yeah.
I assume that they will. I did notice, I was in a bubble for a while, and I didn't pay attention to anything. But when I came back, the whole narrative had shifted based on people winning with their college football game. That now we're talking about they could sneak up on some people.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm here for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to remind everybody last week to be strong in your convictions. Do not be do not let the legacy media persuade you, because inevitably while you were gone we had the overcorrection. Because everything's bad, and eventually the market goes the other way, which is, well, maybe they'll sneak up on somebody.
Maybe they will.
And so then it was starting to swing the other way, and I'm like, do not be fooled by this. This is part of the playbook.
We told you this would happen.
Do not be fooled by this. You stay strong. You stay strong. So yeah, we had to go through all of that with everything last week. So yeah, it's okay. Let's see here. What else we got?
I know that next Thursday's practice is closed to the media, and it should be. This is what I would call the Deion Sanders approach from last year when they went to play TCU, when nobody had any idea what they were going to run, because the coordinator at Colorado was the head coach at Kent State the year before,
right?
And I wouldn't let anybody see anything. I would not give them one shred of something to look at.
Yeah,
UAPB or Oklahoma State. I wouldn't give them any idea. You're going to be able to beat UAPB by just simply lining up and running the ball at them.
I still don't understand. Well, I mean, it's listen. Pittman is a poor facsimile for a head coach. So, Saban did it this way. Kirby did it this way. He's going to do it this way, where you don't let anything out there.
Speaking of Kirby, he had a moment.
Yeah.
He did you see this? One of his players got arrested over the weekend, and then they send out the tweet for happy birthday to that player.
To that player?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. George.
They don't care.
No, they really don't.
They don't care.
They do not care.
And they are going to rub your nose in it. And as long as he wins 11 in a year, it's the old cliche. You can be caught with a dead girl or a live boy, and they don't care.
No, they don't.
But if they lose, it'll all turn around on him.
1-9-3.
It'll all turn around, and
they'll be all over him.
They'll be talking about morality and all this stuff. It's amazing how things can happen that people can get all up in arms about morality, and then Georgia is out here. People have died, in traffic accidents with that, and nobody cares because they're successful.
Not at all.
It's amazing how the selective enforcement on all of that stuff. Good is good and bad is bad. Like period. Like there's no that's it. But it's amazing how people pick and choose like a salad bar when they want to play that card, so to speak, on good and evil and all that stuff. It's kind of intriguing to watch all that. All right, let's see here. It's 13 after the hour. Why don't we break here, and then we'll got the poll questions coming up. Zach's having to do the poll questions again because DQ's not here this week, so that's I'm sure you're thrilled about that.
More work, just what I wanted.
That's right, exactly. More work.
More work. That's what I needed.
That's exactly right. So we've got that coming up, and then a bunch of other stuff as we count you down to the big training camp. Honestly, I think more people are excited about basketball training camp than football training camp, if I had to be perfectly honest with you. All right, Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app. And if you'd like to make a little wager on your favorite sporting event or your favorite team, Bet Saracen's where you want to go. It's right there in your hands. They've got football, the Olympic stuff on there right now. It's all in the Bet Saracen app. Vegas odds, nice. You have to be there to legally bet those odds. And Arkansas law prevents the big, icky national apps from operating in our state. So for the most accurate and up-to-date sports wagering info, you need to be on the Bet Saracen app. Just go to the App Store and download Bet Saracen or go to betsaracen.com. App Store, Bet Saracen, or betsaracen.com.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
We can do it. We might not do it, but we can.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first day. Now you can focus on your business and let ZipRecruiter do the work finding the best people for you. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
Walk-Ons is always a win, whether it's for a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner. Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into their mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
Hey, here's a question. After you wear your clothes, you toss them in the washing machine, right? Nobody wants to wear dirty clothes. So how come you don't throw your shoes in the washing machine when they get dirty? I mean, come on. Your shoes are touching the filthy ground all day long. Gross. Well, with Skechers, you can. Because most Skechers are machine washable. That's right. Skechers are specially made so you can toss them right in the washing machine and keep them clean and looking new. And when they look new, you can confidently wear them longer. That's less shoes you're going to want to throw away, which means less waste. And it'll save you tons of dough. I love that. Plus, machine washable Skechers are for the whole family, men, women, and kids. So when your kids get their shoes dirty, and we know they will, just wash them. Brilliant. And even our latest technology, new hands-free Skechers slip-ins are washable. You just step right in and go without bending down or even touching your shoes. So give your Skechers the same treatment you give your clothes. Just toss them in the washing machine and keep them looking brand spanking new. Find machine washable Skechers at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear happens to be sold.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
If you're interested in continuing your involvement in high school athletics and want to make some extra money, what better way to do so than by becoming an official? For information on how you can give back to student athletes in Arkansas, please contact us at 501-955-2500. Again, that's 501-955-2500. The Arkansas Activities Association is looking for sports officials, and you may be the answer.
Sterling Bank is your community bank. As a bank, they know the biggest asset is the community they serve. Sterling Bank values its role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make the community stronger each day. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
We hear you. Losing weight is hard, but at Voxy Wellness in Rogers, we're going to let you in on our secret. We have a solution for people who are ready to eliminate stubborn fat for good and find a leaner, healthier you. Our safe and effective injections target fat cells directly, accelerating your weight loss and helping you shed those extra pounds faster than before. The consultation can be done online or in person. To get started, visit VoxyNWA.com. That's Voxy as in V for victory, OXYNWA.com.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
You may be thinking about your vacation this July, but Brett Brundage and his team at Fish City Grill in Rogers, they're thinking about their chalkboard special, like the seared ahi tuna tacos with mango relish, avocado ranch, Cuban black beans, and rice. Another special this month is the grilled Mediterranean branzini. The #1 patio and seafood spot in Northwest Arkansas is Fish City Grill in Rogers. Fish City Grill in Rogers. Friendly folks and serious seafood.
ESPN 99.5.
Boston.
It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by The Good Chair, because I'd have a place to sit. Get The Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by. Tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks. You want a seat in The Good Chair. John Calipari announced over the weekend 5-star guard Darius Acuff has announced his commitment to the Razorbacks and John Calipari. According to 247, Acuff is the number 4 ranked player in the class of 2025. USA Basketball won their opener yesterday at the Olympics, 110-84 over Serbia. For those of you who don't know what Serbia is, it's the country that has Nikola Jokic. He's good. Now, they don't have anybody else, but
no, they really
Jokic's
don't.
Pretty good.
Yeah, they have a bunch of guys. No.
I guess we watched the second half of that and watched LeBron all of a sudden just turn it on, and you realize that when they finally do figure it out, they're pretty good.
Now, there are people who debate LeBron James back and forth, but there is no arguing this. You can't argue this. He's better at 40 than Jordan was. Jordan was a shell playing for the Wizards at the end. LeBron is better at his age than Jordan.
Mm-hmm. No, I'd agree with that.
You can't argue that. And you may hate his guts, but you can't argue that. Can't.
Your Ruscin and Zach X polls. Do you think Tommy and Gina from Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer are still together? 67.2% of you were negative. Said no, they got divorced.
That's right. Yeah.
32.8% of you believe that they are, but retired in Boca. Which half of the alphabet is more exciting to you? A to M or N to Z? 52.7% of you said N to Z.
That's a tough one.
If you rise by law, are you required to shine? 72% of you said hell no. For you psychos that like pineapple on your pizza, are you brave enough to put pineapple on a calzone? 53.3% of you said no. Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls. Triple G. Go grab grass.
There you go. Go grab
Here's a text
grass.
out of the 479. Serbia having normal basketball problems.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they are. They don't have any players. Now, that tricky South Sudan team is up next for Team USA.
Did I see they won a game?
They did.
And they almost beat the U.S.
They beat U.S. beat them by 1 in the exhibition.
Do they have NBA players on that roster, or are these a bunch of unknowns? Because I could root for them.
Luau Deng is like running the organization.
He just, if I remember this correctly, in the last 2 years, he just stopped getting paid by the Lakers.
Yeah, that's probably about right. Well, some of that money may have been crucial to building South Sudan basketball. So yeah, they're playing up next, and they're tough, and they have nothing to lose. They have absolutely nothing to lose because nobody thinks they're going to do anything anyway.
No,
in fact, here's how disrespected they are. You think now, whatever you think about Arkansas being disrespected, it is nothing compared to this. You know, when they put AZ on TV or the A-State logo, nothing compares to this. Before their first game, they played the wrong national anthem
That's
in the
not
arena
great.
for like 20 seconds.
France is having some logistic problems. But what did you expect? They're the French.
Yeah.
It's a group that when things get tough, they just lie down.
Right. Yes, that's right.
Tough get going, be French.
Right. In their, they did this thing looking at, moments in French culture history. They never did the section where everybody's waving white flags. They somehow, they looked over that part.
They just kind of bounced over that
glossed
one.
over that part. That's right. Yes. Razorback football practice does start on Wednesday.
Did you see they're booing Embiid?
I did see that, yeah. Well, apparently he said he was going to play for France.
Well, no, they assumed he was going to play for France. He has dual citizenship, and he spent most of his life here.
Right.
He's playing for us. He's one of us.
Yes, that's right.
He also wants to win a gold medal.
Right. That's right. So that's what happened here. So there you go. But yeah, it's a good time. Let's see here. Jordan didn't do load management like
he didn't.
LeBron James, according to JT in Hot Springs.
No, he didn't.
No, but
that's fair.
That's fair. There's a text. Oh man, where do I begin?
Which one?
The French make love with their socks on.
Is that a thing?
Funny.
I didn't know that.
Where's the NIL for South Sudan? I like their athleticism, Chuck. That's a Matt Zimmerman.
I like their athleticism, Chuck.
Let me tell you something.
I like their chances.
South Sudan wouldn't have lost in round 1 of the TBT. I'm just saying.
No,
they'd have won that.
Probably would have beat Oakland.
That's right. Oh, you got another one in. There's another one.
Like Clubber Lang.
Yeah.
Scott pointing out that Embiid also has citizenship in Cameroon. Yeah, guess where he ain't playing? That was never in consideration.
Cameroon.
That's like, I can move to New York City. Yeah. I can move to Los Angeles, but I'm going to choose Omaha.
Right.
Come on, Scott.
Right.
You're better than that.
That's right. Yes. There you go. The Cardinals are announcing they have acquired Eric Fetty and Tommy Pham.
Oh, that'll flip it.
In a 3-team deal with the White Sox and the Dodgers.
Oh, Tommy Pham, who once, and I did look this up, famously got in a fight with someone over fantasy football.
I love this so much.
My kind of guy.
I love it. That's right. The Cardinals have sent Tommy Edman and a minor leaguer to the Dodgers in this deal. So, there you go.
All right.
The Cardinals should be sellers. They have no chance of doing anything here.
The Red Sox acquired a guy they got rid of.
Oh, yeah.
James Paxton.
The big Maple Leaf.
Yeah, they gave him like $50 million. He never pitched for him. He went away, and we're like, no, let's bring him back. And this time we'll give you some players, too. It's so stupid. So stupid, Billy.
In spite of how poorly run they are, they're still hanging around this wild card thing.
You know what? They had the exact same record that they did last year at this time. Exact same record. They will fold. They will collapse like a wet taco, and they will be 60 and 102. They suck. They suck.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Feet pick guy confirming. He says Tommy Pham is an elite hothead guy.
I can't wait till he starts yelling at fans or something. Because surely, like at some point, the Cardinal fan nice person thing ends because they're not any good. So people are not going to be polite.
Tommy Pham, he's a really good talent. He played in Boston, but he was such an idiot they couldn't deal with him, and it was like get out, leave, bye.
Yeah.
He can play. He's just a moron.
Yeah.
If he just shut his mouth and play baseball, he'd be okay. But he has to get into fights with people.
Right.
I mean, he's not Mel Hall or anything, but
Hall.
If you've seen the documentary, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, the Jordan?
No.
Oh.
No, that's the Yankees documentary that I told you to watch,
Oh,
but you didn't.
I didn't see that. No, I didn't watch that.
Yeah.
You
would have gotten the reference.
Got that Olympic fever.
Why?
I don't know. I thought you were talking about the guy that Michael Jordan fought with when he was a young player, and then they got rid of that guy. Isn't that a story? I think I heard that sometime.
Don't know.
All right.
No, Mel Hall brought two cougars, not women, cougars into the Yankees clubhouse. Actual cougars into the clubhouse.
Okay. Another Olympic update for you. The U.S. women are beating Japan by 25 with less than 5 minutes to go in the ball game.
Did you see Dawn Staley backtracking today about Caitlin Clark after she absolutely worked the Olympic team during the All-Star break?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Dawn was backtracking. Hey, maybe we could have reconsidered it because she's playing a lot better than a lot of people right now. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
And Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark got along. How about that?
They did in that All-Star game where they beat Team USA.
If you can get along, I can get along.
Here's the great thing about the women's game here. The Team USA is playing right now on USA Network. Just a moment ago in a commercial break, they ran an ad promoting Caitlin Clark will be on NBC in 2 years. Coming in 2026.
Hey, you got to take advantage of it now.
In 2 years, you can watch Caitlin Clark on this channel.
Take advantage of it now.
In the middle of the Team USA game.
Dude,
I love that.
I know that. I know it sounds crazy, but her, and it's not just her, but her in particular for my daughter, her impact. My daughter is a huge Steph Curry fan, and I asked her for her birthday, would she like tickets to go see maybe Steph over in OKC or see Caitlin Clark, and she chose Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
She'd rather go watch Caitlin Clark play the Dallas Wings than see Steph over in OKC.
I would too, by the way.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I would too. Absolutely.
All right, here's another thing. We are on the verge of winning a table tennis event here.
Who we playing?
It looks like Puerto Rico.
Yeah, they have to lose to us.
It's over.
No,
we won.
It's in the Constitution. By law, Puerto Rico has to lose to us.
All right.
Otherwise, we de-annex them. They become their own country. We invade them, and then they're become the 51st state.
So Team USA has another victory in the table tennis here.
Right. Take
and
that,
also,
Puerto Rico.
our beach volleyball women are playing again right now. Also, right now, and Abner will be happy. They're not wearing pants this time, so. He'll be,
there you go, Adam.
Thrilled about that.
Abner, there you go. Just for you.
Okay, I take back the table tennis update. Set 3 went to Puerto Rico, so it's 2-1.
How did you miss that?
Well, I don't know. I thought they were shaking hands like it was over. Like they weren't shaking hands. I don't have the sound in here. I don't know what's going on. So we're going to the fourth set. You got to win. You got to win 4 to win the thing. I thought it was best of 3. And it's not. So, there you go.
Not real sure how you blew that.
Well, I wasn't paying attention. That's what happened there. All right. Let's see here. You can text us or call us or sit here at 866-285-4005. So congratulations, Cardinal fans, on reacquiring Tommy Pham, who sounds like a real pain in the butt.
He is an interesting dude.
Good for you. There you go. Let's see here.
Scott pointing out table tennis is best of 5.
Well, okay, fine, whatever. I don't care. I screwed it up, and I'm not screwing it up again. Well, I thought the U.S. was about to win something, so I was excited about that. I was pounding the table like Scott Hansen was on Gold Zone.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't need you slicing your finger. I don't want to do this by myself.
Yeah. Let's see here. Another. We got a lot of stuff going on here. Razorback great James McCann was hit in the face with a
95
fastball,
miles an hour,
and he stayed in the game.
Oh yeah,
today.
got up and walked. Have you seen the video? He laid there for a minute, got up, walked to first base. Legend, right there. Legend.
You gotta love. See, you need guys like that.
You do
in your locker room, in your clubhouse.
Hey, look, you got to have a guy on your team that'll take a fastball to the face.
You do, and then keep playing.
So that's a good example for the younger guys.
You know, some of these athletes out there, they get hurt like that. They'd be out for 4 years. I mean, it'd be crazy.
It's good for Gunnar Henderson to see a guy take a fastball to the face.
That's right. Yeah, it really is.
So, salute, James McCann.
Way to go, James. Sure. Author of one of the more dramatic moments in Baum-Walker Stadium history when he hit a walk-off to beat LSU on a Saturday night game, which was awesome.
Great question. The 479, is it the fact he has a heart of a Razorback carrying him down to first base?
He does have the heart of a Razorback. Let me tell you something. You get hit in the face at 95 and stay in the game, you have the heart of a Razorback.
Great question from Dr. K. If Puerto Rico wins gold medals, do we get some of the incentives? Do we get to claim them? I think we do.
U.S. legends?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Sankey's all over it.
Yeah, let me look at let me find the old medal count here and see what's going on. We have the most, 20 medals, 3 gold.
We have 17
silver and bronze. Yeah.
And you said you wouldn't accept bronze.
I don't think I would. No, I think I would just leave it there on the podium if I got bronze.
Okay.
I'm only in.
Well, you win one gold medal, you go complete erudite on everybody.
Right.
I don't want your bronze medal. I've never won a medal, but I don't want your bronze medal.
France has 16. They're second. They have 5 golds. Japan has 6 golds. So they've got 12 overall. So those are that's the medal standings right now. In the games of the 33rd Olympiad over in
33, huh?
Perry.
I was looking up today some of the sports like from the early 1900s. They used to have dueling, but they did it with wax bullets.
Oh,
and they would actually shoot each other.
Dueling, yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think
if we can't win that, I mean, what are we doing here? Honestly, come on,
that'd be tough.
Yeah. This text here, what time are the SEC games at the Olympics and what channel?
SEC Network.
No. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, they got that for you on the SEC Network. Very, very good. All right. So you can see there's a lot of stuff going on here.
Yeah, we're getting there.
We're cruising into football season with the Olympics. It helps out. It really does.
Big shout out to you. You got me my second football preview magazine, the Pick 6.
Yeah, you like that one.
I
like it too.
Brett's a good guy. Brett Ciancia, the publisher. I like talking football with him because he looks at it from a totally different perspective.
We spoke to him on Friday here on the program, and
he's a good one.
He's good. He was talking about. He was trying to give you hope about Arkansas football, but I don't know, man. He picked him 14th, so I don't know.
A lot of hope going on there.
I don't know.
But hey, you know what, Paul? I think they can surprise.
Dr. K here. Are we going to track former Razorbacks who win medals? Dr. K, listen. This is really simple. If anybody Arkansan that went to the U of A. Now, there's apparently a swimmer from Henderson State. You won't hear about that person. But anybody that went to the U of A, if you go to ArkansasRazorbacks.com, if they do anything, if they blow their nose,
you'll know about it.
It'll be covered there on ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
Ethan in Atkins has an update for you. He said all SEC Olympic games are on the SEC Network except for Arkansas. They're on SEC Plus. That's funny. That's funny.
Ouch.
You know what, Ethan? I enjoyed that. Ethan in a better mood that DQ's gone.
Yeah. It's again, we're all, to a certain extent, we're all in a better mood. It's released some of the pressure. She's very judgmental about a lot of things that upset people. So, yeah, it's having a substitute teacher. That's what it is. It's great. Oh, man. All right. Now, did the Orioles win this game? Because it doesn't even matter.
No, they're still playing. The game started.
They're in the bottom of the fourth. It's 5-0 Baltimore.
So he not. It's not like he has to go stand in left field either. He's got to go catch.
Right. That's right. Yeah. He's a tough guy.
That's one. Yeah.
He'd play hockey if he could.
Yes, he could. If he could skate, he'd probably play hockey.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. He's a tough guy. Okay, we'll be back here with more coming up. 866-285-4005 is how you can get in touch with us here on Ruscin and Zach. Hickey and Hull Law Partners have you covered in the River Valley, Northwest Arkansas, Little Rock, and in Mena. They specialize in divorce, custody cases, and civil litigation, and they have been doing this combined for over 70 years of experience to better help you. Go to kevinhickeylaw.com or call 479-434-2414 today to schedule your consultation. Or go by and see them at an office near you in Little Rock, the River Valley, Northwest Arkansas, or the Mena area. kevinhickeylaw.com or 479-434-2414. Yes, sir.
Texter on the 479 points out that Ty shot under 90 with DQ gone. And if an Arkansan gets bronze or silver, it's the ref's fault.
That is true.
That is 100% correct.
But if an Arkansas person does not hit the medal stand, they will never exist on ArkansasRazorbacks.com. They won't write a thing about them on ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
Your newest bad habit continues next. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Megadeth. Destroy All Enemies Tour. With Mudvayne. Friday, August 2nd, Walmart Amp in Northwest Arkansas. Special guest, All That Remains. Megadeth. On sale now at amptickets.com. Megadeth with Mudvayne.
Pay attention, this happens fast. You're on the forklift in your warehouse when it breaks down. You call Medley Equipment Company. Talk to Debbie.
Hello.
Debbie tells you they'll get you moving again. Debbie talks to a service tech.
Yep, I can do it.
Tech says when they can be there. That nice Debbie lady calls you back.
Hello.
Saying your forklift will be fixed in a few hours.
Nice.
Pretty fast, right? We're just trying to keep up because Medley keeps you moving.
I'm Branch Manager Bo Tommy. Visit medley.com or come see us at 2150 Ford Avenue, Springdale, Arkansas.
They're tougher than the storms. They're the new Mahindras from Tatum Motor Company. They know many of you have seen your share of storms this year. And now you face the tough job of cleaning up what those storms left behind. You need the official tractor of tough. A new Mahindra tractor from Tatum Motor Company are built with heavy-duty frames and cast-iron chassis to offer more durability, traction, and stability. They're heavy enough for those big jobs like tree removal. And new Mahindras don't have a diesel particulate filter, so they never have to regen. And don't need the diesel exhaust fluid, so you save money there. Plus, save even bigger with Mahindra deals that are tough to beat, like 0% financing for 60 months on all Mahindra models. Find a new tractor or tractor package tough enough for any task at the best price with a new Mahindra from Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
Hog fans, this is Matt.
This is Robert.
And this is Elizabeth, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback.
The only local, family, and alumni-owned Razorback store.
Yep, our names are on Senior Walk, and we understand what that charging Razorback means.
From new students to season ticket holders, we have everything you need.
From floor coverings, wall art, game room items, and other stuff to decorate your home or dorm room.
To things for your pet or all sorts of clothing, we have it all.
We feature brands like Champion, Cutter & Buck, Tommy Bahama, Columbia, and many, many others, all in the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole.
You know, your dad's side's starting to go viral.
Hey, what is that a new thing? Can I get a pill or a shot for that?
Anyway, you can call us at 479-STADIUM or 479-782-3486.
Or drop by the store at 989 South Razorback Road next to Baumwalker Stadium in Fayetteville. Or if you need to, you can shop us online at them Gram thing.
Dad, let me do this. What he means is our website, which is shoponrazorback.com.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
With tens of thousands of satisfied patients across America, it's no surprise QC Kinetics gets 5-star reviews.
I'm feeling on top of the world because of QC Kinetics.
I'm able to do the things that I wasn't able to do for a long time.
I can recommend them highly.
I would recommend QC to anybody.
QC Kinetics has changed my
I
life.
couldn't believe it. I honestly was skeptical, but the pain went from a 10 to a 0.
Real people with real lasting relief from joint pain.
QC Kinetics Regenerative Medicine is regenerating me.
It was super successful, and I recommend everyone seek out QC Kinetics as an alternative to surgery.
This non-surgical approach is definitely the future.
I tell as many people as possible. I am an ambassador. I love QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in advanced regenerative medicine. No drugs, no surgery. Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
If you're looking for the best Chicago-style pizza outside of the Windy City, you need to head to Cassano's. Every pizza is made from scratch with the freshest ingredients and served the way you want it. And while you enjoy that perfect slice, catch all the games. Cassano's is your premier sports bar with lots of TVs showing all your favorite teams. Your place for the best pizza, coldest drinks, friendliest service, local events, and entertainment. It's Cassano's Chicago-style pizza.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Ruscin and Zach shows been streamed in 157 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. Friday, streamed in Dogdyke, Lincolnshire, England. You want to stream it too? It's hitthatline.com. You got one of them Google Play Alexa dot, getting all that Olympic info. You got one of them Google Play Alexa dot things. Just say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas, and we will show up.
Right. We will. Man, big week. The big old Hall of Fame game is Thursday night.
Yeah, I saw that. The NFL's ready to kick off. Who was it? Houston and
Houston and the Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams. We'll see what's going on here.
I had the opportunity to listen to some sports radio in Chicagoland.
Yes.
They love them some Caleb Williams.
Oh, yeah.
He is the guy that is going to turn this whole thing around. He can't play. And I keep saying this over and over and over again. He cannot play. But
it's all they have.
He's a child playing with grown men, and he is going to find out in a hurry that when you know what, you may rip off a couple during the preseason. You may get off one of your little sidearm pass. That's cute, but man, you ain't Mahomes. You forget it. When they get a hold of him, it's going to be the Kyler Murray thing. When they figure you out, they will just grind you up. Those guys move, and they move at a very fast pace. And when they catch him, he's going to get driven into the sod. And as a former USC quarterback, I hope that happens 12 times a game.
Right.
Not a fan.
Oh man. All right. Well, yeah, we get to see him playing Thursday night on
laying
ABC.
Eggs, throw a bunch of bricks. He'll play I don't even think he'll play.
You better play. I want to see.
Well, but it's the Hall of Fame game. You still got. How many games are there? They're not playing the.
They're playing three preseason games.
So this would be one of 3, or do they play 4?
No, they play 3. Everybody plays 3.
Okay.
So
yeah,
and
he'll have
no
to play.
one good plays in the third one, so he'll have to play in one or 2 or both of them. Yeah. So I mean, he's got to do that. All right, here is our SEC report brought to you by Vici Aesthetics and Wellness. You can check them out and start your weight loss journey with semaglutide or tirzepatide. All of Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma in-office telemedicine visits available. Vici Aesthetics and Wellness, VICI. Vici Aesthetics and Wellness, 479-343-8424. Today, Bill Connolly put out the 25 best college football players of this century so far. And the SEC, of course, is well represented. He puts Big Ten great Ndamukong Suh at number 1.
Big Ten. He never played a down in the Big Ten, but okay.
That's right. SEC legend Baker Mayfield is number 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
He never played a down in the SEC, but okay.
Cam Newton 3rd.
All right. Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Hold on, back up.
Yeah.
he's the third best player this century.
Yes.
A guy who played 1 year.
Right. Yes.
All right, I'm out on this list.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Number 4, SEC great Vince Young at Texas.
Never played it down.
That's right.
But yeah, okay, I'll give you Vince Young.
Number 5, Ed Reed. Miami, not in the SEC.
Can I say something?
Yes.
He's very overrated.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Ed Reed was a really good pro safety. He was fine in college. His
Ed Reed.
pro reputation is now dripping into his college reputation. He was fine.
Okay, all right.
But go ahead.
Tebow 6.
Tebow's arguably the greatest player to ever play the game, but go ahead.
Reggie Bush 7.
All right.
Bryant McKinney 8.
A tackle, Miami.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe Burrow 9. SEC legend.
No.
Larry Fitzgerald 10.
Yes. Larry Fitzgerald was unbelievable.
Now, in addition to the top 25, they did the first 10 out. So they put 35 people. And in nowhere in 1 through 35, Darren McFadden does not show up on this list. Of the best players of this century.
Okay.
He's not on there. So another blatant disrespect for Darren McFadden.
Who were the first 10 out, just out of curiosity?
Michael Crabtree. Dwight Freeney.
Freeney, yes.
Robert Gallery.
Tackle, Iowa.
RG3.
No.
Calvin Johnson.
How is CJ not on that list?
He's not on the list.
That's
Derek Johnson.
Linebacker, Texas. Yeah,
Luke Kuechly.
Kuechly was unbelievable.
Then it's Lawrence and Mariota, and then Christian McCaffrey's not on this in this top 25. So there you go.
Who was the first one on that list?
First one on what list?
The left out.
Michael Crabtree.
Yeah, Michael Crabtree's not one of the 25 best players to ever play.
Well,
to play this.
He's not. He's 26th on this list.
Yeah, he had a good year. Was Manziel on the list? He has to be.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find this thing here. Manziel, Johnny Football. I don't see him.
Really?
Not on here. Nope.
Cam
Newton is.
Who put this list together?
Bill Connolly at ESPN.
Bill Connolly's an idiot.
Okay, all right. We won't be having him on.
It's one thing to put Cam Newton at 3. He is a hell of a talent, but he did it for 1 year. Duration's got to play into this. Tebow was a better college football player than Cam Newton.
Yeah. So let's see here. He's ranked the players in a few different ways through the years.
What did Michael Crabtree do other than make one catch against Texas? Honestly, I mean, what is Michael Crabtree known for?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have any
and that's
biographical
my point.
information.
That is my point. He is not. Michael Crabtree shouldn't even be close to that list.
Let's see. In this thing, the best wide receiver of the last 25 years is Larry Fitzgerald.
Yes.
He's ranked 10th overall. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Who's the second best? Is there another receiver in here? Devontae Smith, Alabama.
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
Okay. You don't.
Good player.
This says he won a Heisman. Is that true?
Yes. He also caught the game winner against Georgia. All right, you know what?
Second and 25.
Upon further review, all right, Devontae Smith can be on in that list.
Third is Justin Blackman, who won the Biletnikoff twice.
Yeah, Julio Jones better than him.
Okay. He is not in the top.
Julio Jones isn't in the list?
No.
You know what? I quit. No, but just, you know what? Give me that. I'm going to set that thing on fire. It's not even, that is the, Justin Blackman makes the list. Justin Blackman, fine wide receiver. Julio Jones, infinitely better.
I thought he was.
To say Justin Blackman and Larry Fitzgerald in a sentence that doesn't include Justin Blackman is not Larry Fitzgerald is an insult to Larry Fitzgerald. For all you Oklahoma State fans, I'm sorry. He's a fine player. He was a product of a system and a compiler. Julio Jones was a freak of nature. Julio Jones, infinitely better than Justin Blackman.
I agree with that.
Thank you.
I think you're right about
Cody
that.
and Levac says Justin Jefferson better than Blackman. Ding. Yes.
Yeah. Did you see the thing about him this weekend?
Who?
Justin Jefferson.
Which part?
He is. There was an article that somebody asked him. He still lives in like a $400,000 like starter home, like he doesn't have the big mansion and everything. And he was asked about this for some reason. And he's like, "Well, it's just me. Like, I'm the only one living there. So
okay, so
why do I need a big mansion?"
Justin Jefferson, who just got the big mega contract with the Vikings, is living in a modest home, saving his money.
Right.
Meanwhile, Former LSU wide receiver Malik Neighbors dropping $25,000 at a strip club.
Hey.
I mean, I guess if you got it, you got it.
How about that?
Here's a text of
Pretty good.
501. Traylon Burks better than Blackman. Hold up. Pump the brakes.
Well, that's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true. But
he did win the Biletnikoff twice.
But you can't, like, McFadden doesn't get the top 35?
Great question. Is Derrick Henry on that list?
He might be.
Derrick Henry better be on that list. Or Conley is getting a very strongly worded email. This is a
very strongly worded
This is
email?
an incredibly stupid list if Derrick Henry's not on that. If Cam Newton is at 3, he's not on the list?
No, he's not in the top 35 either.
What?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. The best running back...
Derrick Henry is a cheat code.
Yeah, the best running back's Reggie Bush. Derrick Henry's better.
Oh, God, I almost said it. There is no way. Reggie Bush was not better than Derrick Henry.
There's only one run. Well, Jonathan Taylor got 25th. Those are the two running backs.
Excuse me. Jonathan freaking Taylor?
Right. Yeah.
Better than Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry won the Heisman. He was unstoppable.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. You all right?
No, I'm not, actually. No, I'm not.
You want to get Conley on? We can scream at him.
And that's the whole point of this. But Derrick Henry is a massive omission if you're going to put Jonathan Taylor, who is a fine football player.
Right.
But if you're going to put Jonathan Taylor on that list at the core of leaving out Derrick Henry, you're dumb. You're just dumb. That's just dumb. Dumb.
Another update. The U.S. has squandered its 2-0 lead in the ping pong. It's now, or the table tennis. It's 3-2 Puerto Rico as they play the sixth game in this best of 7. It's not best of 5. Otherwise, it'd be over right now. So, again, that person was wrong. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Nice.
And I think the women wrapped up the game against Japan. That's over with, and they won big. So, U.S. women on their way to another gold, perhaps. All right.
Bush. Hate Reggie Bush.
That's our SEC report brought to you by Vici Aesthetics and Wellness. That they can get you started on the number one prescription choice by medical providers for safe and effective weight loss while also reducing cardiovascular risk factors. Call or text them today, 479-343-8424, 479-343-8424, Vici Aesthetics and Wellness. Okay, there will be...
Myles Garrett on that list?
I don't think so. I don't know. I'm going to throw it in the trash.
Yeah, please do. Get rid of that now.
Stay with us.
It's Monday, July 29th. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 News live, local, late-breaking update. In your commitment coverage, less than 100 days until the November election, today the Arkansas Secretary of State's office submitted its required response to a lawsuit surrounding a proposed abortion amendment. That's available right now online at 4029tv.com or with our free mobile app. You'll also find info there from Arkansas State Police, who say a trooper shot a man in the head after wrestling away a stun gun she used on him. Weather-wise, Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee is tracking above-average high temps this week that bring with it dangerous heat indices. And with a really warm week on tap, our Brett Rains looks at the efforts to make sure senior citizens are staying cool in the River Valley. Finally in sports, Hardwood Hogs head coach John Calipari held a news conference today as excitement builds about the new season. Find out what he said tonight in your Hog Wild Sports Report. I'm Brandon Evans. For all those stories and more, join me tonight on 4029 News.
Arkansas Golf and Power Sports offers the largest selection of golf and leisure vehicles with a full custom shop servicing all of Northwest Arkansas and the surrounding areas. Arkansas Golf and Power Sports offers 5 lines of golf and leisure vehicles, including E-Z-GO and Cushman. Arkansas Golf and Power Sports is a full-service dealership. Stop by 2733 North McConnell Avenue in Fayetteville or shop online at arpowersports.com.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call
my friend JT Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
Sign Studio is the source for complete visual marketing, so don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. Sign Studio is your all-encompassing partner for advertising success. Need a logo? We'll design it. Want it printed on pins, cards, banners, or even tablecloth? We'll do it. What are you waiting for? Kickstart your brand with our custom products today. Visit yoursignstudio.com or call 479-250-4844.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
Megadeth. Destroy all enemies tour. With Mudvayne. Friday, August 2nd, Walmart Amp in Northwest Arkansas. Special guest, All That Remains. Megadeth. On sale now at amptickets.com. Megadeth with Mudvayne.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
If you're interested in continuing your involvement in high school athletics and want to make some extra money, what better way to do so than by becoming an official? For information on how you can give back to student athletes in Arkansas, please contact us at 501-955-2500. Again, that's 501-955-2500. The Arkansas Activities Association is looking for sports officials, and you may be the answer.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. Arkansas football begins in 31 days. From the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
All right, the U.S. women just beat the Aussies in beach volleyball.
Hey,
so
we
there
hate
you go.
Australia.
Yeah, we do it. We're really not, particularly in swimming.
Right.
Let's reset where we are here on ESPN Arkansas. DQ's out this week. If you're watching on television, I'm Derek Ruscin.
I'm the little dot.
Zach is off in the distance in that other room because we can't get the camera in there because the cord is too short. It's a long and technical. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people can agree with that. Zach is back from a fantasy camp uninjured.
Yeah, I wasn't even close to getting injured.
With stories to share, I was a gold medalist in toilet seat tossing at Dolly's Stampede over the weekend in Branson. So we have hit our athletic peaks over the weekend.
And I don't mean to brag, but my daughter beat Tulsa today in the college football game 70-3.
All right,
yeah,
hey.
over at Skelly Stadium. She took the Irish down there, whooped that ass.
And you don't just go into Skelly Stadium.
No, you don't. She sent me a photograph of my TV with the final score, and it said, "Dude, Tulsa sucks, man." So, yeah, proud dad moment.
Well, there was some Yutz earlier claiming that he beat Notre Dame by like 100, and he had it on Heisman mode. I don't know what that means. Is Heisman mode difficult?
He had it on varsity or whatever the next
junior
one.
varsity.
Yeah, this is training wheels.
Children's mode.
I feel like Serrano. You bring that to me. It's funny. It was if you turn on like TikTok or anything and you go to the TikTok live, it's all I see are people just playing the game. This is going to be a boon for college football. This game, Madden is going to take a massive nosedive. Yeah. Guys, just hang on.
When's that come out?
It's supposed to come out here in the next couple of weeks. Guys, hang on for about 3 weeks. On the Madden thing, they'll drop the price.
Friday, August 16th.
Okay, yeah, so 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Kids go back to school 2 weeks from Thursday.
Well, in Hot Springs, they're back today.
What?
They're doing a new calendar, I think.
Oh, okay. Are they doing like the trimester thing?
Yeah,
okay,
something like that.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, they're doing something. Yeah.
I woke up this morning and reminded my daughter it's 2 weeks from Thursday. Not pleased.
National Wine Day for those.
Oh my gosh!
Celebrate.
I tell you what, we need to like host some sort of tailgate for moms and dads who drop their kids off. Just come by. We'll have some food or something. You can just hang out for a minute
in a parking lot across the street from a school. Yeah, tailgating and drinking. And
just to let the kids know, hey, go back to school. Your summer's over.
That's right. It's our time to shine now. So
yeah, yes. This is we're back. What we are is we're back on like regular time. Everybody's got a schedule again, which I'm excited about.
Yeah, those kids belong at school.
That's right. Get them back to school. I propose now that I'm out, year-round school.
Yeah,
like no days off. Send them every day. I'm fine with that.
Hey, that's what we have to do.
Yeah, exactly. Make it like a work week.
Yeah, that's right. That's what they need. So here's another thing that happened over the weekend at the show. They have a pre-show thing at the Stampede, and it's open seating. And there was a guy trying to save 10 seats. And, like, people go, oh, save. Like, I believe that the Miss Manners or whoever the etiquette expert of the moment is, like, you can only one individual can only save 4 seats. Like, that's the max, right?
Question.
Okay.
Because I need some context on this. Right. Was the Stampede sold out?
No.
Okay, so there was plenty of were these seats in the front row?
No, we were upper tank.
Okay.
Upper tank.
If you are in arena seating, saving 10 seats in the front row, no. If you're in the upper tank, I think I think the rules they get relaxed a little bit. I agree there should be a limit, and if somebody if you're saving 10 and somebody sits down in the last 2, what are you going to do about it? Nothing.
Yeah. Well, then, like, he did that thing after he had to stop 2 people. He did that thing where he's looking up at, like, towards the concession stand. It's like, where are they? What's going on here? And then he leaves.
Oh, no.
But he doesn't, like, they're like stools, right? So he had them all, like leaning against the wall, like saved, right?
So
he didn't unsave them when he left. So then someone else tries to sit there. And the woman in the row above was like, I think those are saved. And I'm like, what is happening in this room right now? Like, 10 seats? The guy left?
No.
If you get up, it's ollie oxen free at that point.
If you get up and if you not put a butt in that seat, you don't get to save it.
Right. And by this time, like, I'm looking at my watch. Like, there's like 5 minutes left in the show anyway. So I'm like, what's the point? But you cannot save 10. Like, if you go to the movies... And now movies are assigned seats anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But, I mean, like, you can't save 10. You can save 4. That's about it. And put a piece of clothing down or something to mark it. You can't just say, oh, these are safe.
Yeah, you're not doing that.
We used to.
10 is a lot.
We used to, like...
2, 3,
there was a respect. There was a
we were a better country.
There was dignity. There was there was order. There was order once upon a time in this place. Now people are trying to save 10 seats. Like, why don't you just take the whole section? I mean, good lord.
Well, they're trying to.
Come on. Ugh. Made me annoyed, and it didn't even affect me at all.
No,
I'm just I had my seats.
That's when you know you're getting old. Is when you're getting annoyed at somebody else's problems.
Yeah. Well, then I immediately sent myself a note saying, "Bring this up on the show." So
did you text it to yourself?
I did. I did.
Solid.
I have an
good
app.
work.
I have an app where I can send myself notes.
God, you're such a nerd.
Thank you.
Nerd.
It's the same one Howard Stern uses.
Nerd.
So that's anyway. All right. Then y'all have any thoughts on saving seats? Really? Boy, it's killed the show right here. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you guys?
Well, honestly, I thought this was tailor-made for us. The seat-saving etiquette rules. Nobody cares.
I think the rules are pretty clear. You can save a couple, and only for a certain amount of time. There's a time limit.
Right.
5 minutes. If your people don't show up and I sit down, you're going to have to move me, son.
Maybe they didn't want to sit by this guy anyway. Maybe that's what it was.
That's true. Maybe they said, hey, let's send Al down there and let him save 10 seats. We'll go sit on the other side.
Also, they have booze in there.
Really?
Now.
What kind?
Beer, and I think they had some mixed drinks.
Okay.
Here's a text. One person can save one seat. That's a very conservative approach, I would say. One person can save one seat.
If you go and you sit down and you put your stuff in a seat, it's saved.
Right.
If you are there by yourself saying all of these seats are saved, I don't care. I will sit down where I want to. If you have a problem with this, you can physically move me.
Yeah.
Or you can try.
If you got a problem,
you can try.
We can take this outside. Yeah. But it was, that's what I observed. And I'm like, I didn't know you could, I didn't know about any of this stuff, but okay. Anyway. We haven't had a good seat-saving conversation on here before.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Let's see.
JT says last Thursday, 12 girls put shirts over chairs 2 hours before a show to save their seats. No. Again, there's a time limit.
Well, you know where seat saving comes in sports? A golf tournament. Because you get in, they open the gate, and then if you've got those foldy chairs, you run and place them by the green or whatever, and then you leave them all day long.
No.
And you walk around. You can't do that?
No.
Okay.
No. You're not. If you're going to inconvenience someone by not being there, I'm sorry, I'm kicking your stool into the 14th green, and you can go get it there.
So you would go sit in someone who had their chair already there, and they come back and they're like, hey, man, that's my chair.
No, your chair's over there, sir. He would come in and say, where's my chair? Over there.
Oh, here's someone saying the seat saving in the hog pen is out of control.
Yeah, see?
Because they go and put the camping chairs out early, and then they wander around or whatever.
Do the rules change for graduations? Graduations is a different crowd.
Let me offer up an unpopular opinion on this. If people were on time, you wouldn't need to save seats. Just saying.
Or if people
show up on time.
Yeah, if y'all were proper and right, you wouldn't have this problem.
And 15 minutes early is on time. On time is late. That's how that works. Like Tom Coughlin over here. Come on. So that's the way that is. Ben wants to bet on when they're going to fire Pittman, which they do not have on any of the reputable apps like Bet Saracen. But
what if he starts off 4-1?
Okay.
What if he does?
What if But
I'm just saying.
What if Nicole Kidman asks you out? I mean, we can talk fantasy all day.
I would say no, of course. I'm a gentleman. I've done it once. I could do it again.
Right.
But
that's a good one.
Thank you. I don't think they're going to go over to Stillwater, but we don't know about Auburn. And they've played LSU tough. It's not inconceivable. It's unlikely, but it's not inconceivable that they would that they could start 4-1. Then what do you do? All you negative people.
Well, first of all, what will happen is what's his name?
What was that?
My head fell off the wall over there.
Really?
Okay. Yeah.
I thought I had that secured.
What will happen is Hunter Yurachek will start wanting his flowers and take his victory lap. I told you all this would work. I told you. That'll be the first thing. And then you got to give him a big old fat acceptance.
Has anybody seen him?
Yurachek?
Yeah.
No, I think
he seems to have disappeared.
I hope he gets a Tyson's Foods tramp stamp after this whole Calipari thing. That's what I'm looking for. I think that should happen. Let's see here. Lurch is claiming he'll be canned after the Tennessee game.
What is up with y'all? Relax. Season hasn't even started yet.
That's Lurch, everybody. Texted in here.
Yeah, Lurch is
Who's off today?
Yeah, it's his day off. I don't know what. Go do something.
There you go. Well, I don't know. I mean, everybody will be saying we were wrong if he starts out 4-1. That's what it is.
They could still finish 4-8, but what if they start 4-1?
That's right. Oh, they lost 7 in a row. Oh, holy hell! I don't want to sit here for that.
That'd be rough.
I'm going to start drinking if they do that.
No, you're not. How's the bourbon going? Since you dug it up, is it still covered in mud?
No, I cleaned off the bottle.
Why?
Well, mostly. Some of the label rubbed off as I cleaned off the bottle. Well, you can't have a muddy bottle sitting there on
Yes, you can.
a nice kitchen counter like that.
Why would you put it on you put it on like a bookshelf?
I don't have a bookshelf. It's on the counter by the coffee machine.
Have you tried it?
No. I've thought about it, though.
You're waiting for the 7-game losing streak?
I count that. I was thinking about it. No, I want to sit in my driveway in my rocking chair that I may fall out of and watch the world go by.
Dr. K with a good question. We did thank the Chicken Man today, correct? Yes.
Thank
yes,
you,
yeah,
Chicken Man. For who's this guy? Sammy Acuff? Well, what's his name?
Darius.
Darius Acuff? All right, good. Yeah. The only Acuff I know is Roy. So, Wabash Cannonball.
Yeah, got it.
Look it up. Your grandparents loved him, let me tell you.
he goes to IMG, and he can apparently play. So, we'll see. Cal likes...
Well, I have no doubt he can play. All these guys can play. That's not the issue.
Can they play together?
That's it.
There
Calipari has had issues with all these guys playing together in the last few years. That's why he hasn't won a tournament game in 5 years. That's why. So that's the thing.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh. We're not allowed to point out the negative, Derek.
Stating facts is not allowed here anymore?
No, you know that.
All right, fine. All right.
No, we still never got a sufficient explanation, to my satisfaction. What happened in the Oakland game? You can't tell me that a 26-year-old accountant just lit you up.
You should have went over there and asked him today about that.
Yeah, like they'd let me in the building.
What they would if you put a fake beard on or something.
Okay.
Put a jersey on.
Okay.
Razorback polo, they'd let you in.
You think so? I don't know a Razorback polo.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
I've seen it in here.
No, everything I have is company issued.
Oh. No. Oh, okay. All right, fine. All right. It's 14 minutes after the hour here on Ruscin and Zach. And, there you go. ESPN Arkansas, and they hit that line now app. You can text us or call us at 866-285-4005. It's time to tell you about the Lindbergh team. We do this all the time. We love the Lindbergh team, and they love helping people out in our area get the most money when they're selling a house, finding their new house. They love that at the Lindbergh team, and they thrive on tough situations like the one Mark and Sarah found themselves in. Their home needed a major renovation before they could put it on the market. They have 4 kids, numerous pets, and upcoming medical expenses. But they heard about Tara Lindbergh's Instant Offer Me program here on the radio and decided to reach out to her. In just 12 days, they accepted an offer from Tara Lindbergh, providing them with much-needed relief. Tara's home value estimator is a game changer for sellers. Go to LindberghTeam.com and click on Home Estimate and find out what your home is worth in seconds. From the Lindbergh team, the team that has sold over $1 billion in real estate, and the agent I would trust if I was selling my home. Find out more about it at LindberghTeam.com. LIMBIRD. LindberghTeam.com. Or you can Google Lindbergh Real Estate Group and check out the almost 1,000 5-star reviews. Find out more at LindberghTeam.com.
The show the experts never miss. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas. And streaming on HitThatLine.com.
Hog fans, this is Matt.
This is Robert.
And this is Elizabeth, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback.
The only local, family, and alumni-owned Razorback store.
Yep, our names are on Senior Walk, and we understand what that charging Razorback means.
From new students to season ticket holders, we have everything you need.
From floor coverings, wall art, game room items, and other stuff to decorate your home or dorm room.
To things for your pet or all sorts of clothing, we have it all.
We feature brands like Champion, Cutter & Buck, Tommy Bahama, Columbia, and many, many others, all in the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole.
You know, your dad's side's starting to go viral.
Hey, what is that a new thing? Can I get a pill or a shot for that?
Anyway, you can call us at 479-STADIUM or 479-782-3486.
Or drop by the store at 989 South Razorback Road next to Baum-Walker Stadium in Fayetteville. Or if you need to, you can shop us online at them Gram thing.
Dad, let me do this. What he means is our website, which is shoponrazorback.com.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hog truck.
Sterling Bank is committed to the Northwest Arkansas community. And as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. Stop by your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers to discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
Before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest offerings from the biggest names in golf. At Golf USA, they're honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest Top Fitters list for 2024, in addition to making Ping and Callaway's lists. And at Golf USA, they are always expanding their expertise and their offerings. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA, we're as golf as it gets.
Gassano's Chicago-style pizza, bringing you the happiest of happy hours. Happiest hour at Gassano's is Monday through Friday from 5 to 6, with $1 short domestics, $2 tall domestics. And don't forget, $15 domestic buckets all day, every day. Gassano's is your premier sports bar, showing all your favorite teams. Let them cater your next tailgate or event. Go to Gassano'sPizza.com, the place for the happiest hour weekdays at 5. It's Gassano's Chicago-style pizza.
The smarter guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC are dispensing advice.
Every home needs a label maker.
What? Label maker? Why?
So they always have our number.
751-9691?
Most people don't have it memorized.
Probably not.
When it's this hot, if their AC dies, they can read the Stith number off the label they stuck to the AC unit.
Why not just look it up, Zach?
Because no one should have to wait a minute longer than necessary to call Stith for help when the air goes out.
Call 751-9691, 751-9691, or find us online at stithplumbingandhvac.com. Tune in next time to hear Brett say,
use a yellow sticky note on the fridge, or look up Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
On the next episode of, well, we already said it.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch? Every day, from lunch to late night. Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Stick around after the sun sets. Twin Peaks is open really late. Wind down with bourbon and late-night bites.
We've all had that sick feeling of locking our keys in our car. Papa Lock of Northwest Arkansas can get you back on the road in no time. Whether you need the locks changed on your home or business, keys made for your vehicle, or your car unlocked, Papa Lock of Northwest Arkansas provides the highest level of service possible. All of our uniformed locksmiths and technicians are professionally trained and certified, with upfront pricing that you can trust. What you are quoted is what you pay. So when you need a locksmith, call Papa Lock of Northwest Arkansas at 479-444-9900 for the key moments in your life.
World-class trout fishing is the star of the show at Gaston's White River Resort, where a few days away from all the worries and stress will make all right in your world. Gaston's has friendly, experienced guides to help you land your limit. Enjoy your stay at Gaston's in one of their private cottages or reserve a lodge for up to 20 people. Call now and let Gaston's help you plan your next getaway on the White River. 870-431-5202. That's 870-431-5202. Or learn more at Gastons.com. Gaston's, a first-class time every time.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby with the 4029 Get Ready Weather Forecast. Well, pretty hot out there today. Going to be even hotter as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday. Out there tonight, kind of like last night, temperatures really don't drop off a whole lot. Waking up mid to upper 70s as we go to Tuesday morning. Tuesday afternoon, high temperatures back in the mid 90s. A little bit hotter than it was today. Humidity, plenty of it, and a little bit of a breeze, which will help. And then on Wednesday, kind of the same thing. Plenty of sunshine the next couple of days. No rain chances. That's your Get Ready Weather only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
Your news is brought to you by The Good Chair. Night of a place to sit. Get The Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by and tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks and you want a seat in The Good Chair. Five-star guard Darius Acuff announced his commitment to Arkansas and John Calipari and John Tyson over the weekend. According to 247 Sports, Acuff is the fourth-ranked player in the 2025 class. That's next cycle. Kevin Durant and the USA men's basketball team beat Serbia 110-84 yesterday. Women won today by how much? 1,000?
20-something.
20-something.
They blew them out.
How about, do we have an update on the ping pong?
I think we lost that too.
We lost in ping pong.
I got bored with the Olympics. I'm watching NFL Network now. Training camp. Got to see what's going on out there.
Boy, you must really be bored. Your Ruscin and Zach X polls. For you psychopaths that like pineapple on your pizza, are you brave enough to put pineapple on a calzone? 52.8% of you said no. More importantly, we have identified certain people in our audience who put pineapple on pizza. If you rise, by law, are you required to shine? 71.7% of you said no. Which half of the alphabet is more exciting to you? A to M or N to Z? And by the way, that is correct. I counted it off. 52.7% of you said N to Z, much more exciting.
You're out here counting how many letters.
I was like, A, B, C, D. Yeah, I did.
That's my favorite.
Do you think Tommy and Gina from Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer are still together?
No, hell no.
67.4% of you said they are divorced. 32.6% of believers said they are retired in Boca Raton.
Right.
Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls. Go grab ass.
Okay, thank you. The number is in for the men's game against Serbia yesterday.
Yeah.
11 million viewers.
That's good.
More than Game 4 of the NBA Finals. More than the final round of the Masters.
Mm-hmm.
More than the Golden Globes. 11 million viewers. 10.9 if you want to be technical, but I round up. 11 million.
No, there's some people that are uncounted.
At like 10 a.m. on a Sunday morning. So much for that boycott. 11 million
That was the
viewers.
noisy minority.
That's right, exactly. Oh, boy. I think they play Wednesday again, the men.
The men? Okay.
Against South Sudan.
Oh, they get to South Sudan again?
Yeah. Well, that was an exhibition. This is actually pool play this time.
Would it be wrong to fist pump a little bit for the South Sudanese?
Well, this is an interest. We started this while
Who's
you
on their
were gone.
team? I mean, to hang with those guys, they've got to have somebody that's good.
We were starting this discussion. Can you ever root for anyone other than Team USA in the Olympics? You can.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. Why? Yes. I mean, you're not required. I mean, it'd be nice, but yeah, why not? Does that make me a bad person?
I think you're a bad American.
Okay.
I think you are. I don't think you're allowed to vote now because of this. I think we're taking that away from you.
Okay.
No. It was an exhibition or a friendly or whatever. It's the same difference with South Sudan. They've played one game in the Olympics, and it was yesterday against Serbia in pool play. So we're not into the knockout stage yet.
I just looked at their roster. They do not have a player that I've heard of.
Okay, all right.
They have, it looks like Luol Deng's little brother.
Well, he's like running the organization. He's like their Grant Hill.
Okay, they got a guy who plays for the Bulls.
Okay.
Played for the Bulls. Who's this guy? I have no idea.
All right.
Oh, no, they've got Gabriel from the Lakers. Okay, they have a bunch of NBA fringe players.
Okay. All right.
And then some guys I've absolutely never heard of.
Okay.
All right.
See, there's something there.
Well, you know what? An underdog story's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Like an underdog. On the Bet Saracen app, Zachary, the U.S. is 29.5-point favorites over South Sudan right now.
After
they play Wednesday at 2 o'clock.
After they beat them by 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, they were like 40-point favorites in that game. And they won.
Here's a text out of the 870. Only way I'm rooting for USA basketball is if they're college kids. Okay.
Oh, you don't like the pros, huh? Well, you know that at some point the college kids are making more money than the pros now.
You asked this question. You asked, can you ever root against the U.S., and the degenerates have shown up. Here's a text out of the 479. I got money on China table tennis, so yes.
Okay, all right. All right. Are you now, I would imagine in the gambling world, like, political differences are aside, it's just a money thing at this point, so you will place a bet on, like, Cuba or China or any of the Russian athletes, although Russia's not in the Olympics because they're not allowed, that whole war thing. But they have athletes there. They're just not allowed to wear the Russian flag. They are there's some weird logo that they have, independent logo or something.
Big Mike pointing out the South Sudan just got an indoor practice facility not long ago.
That is true. They were practicing on outdoor courts.
Cool.
Till,
you know what? That's a great human interest
It's an underdog story.
All
Yes,
right,
it is.
fine. You know what? Whatever. What's their official mascot? Is it Benny the Bear? What do we got?
I don't think that you don't have mascots in international play.
Sure you do.
You just have the team. Like,
Fine. Whatever. How's their political structure? Can we root for them without getting canceled?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't. But can you bet on them? I mean,
I'm sure you
like, can you bet? Like,
you just told me they're a 29.5-point underdog.
Well, North Korea's in this. Can you bet on North Korea
Hold
and
up.
still not?
Hold
I mean,
it.
they're in the Olympics.
Hold
They're not
it.
in basketball.
Oh,
but
okay.
they're in the
All right,
Olympics. Can you bet on them, or are you a commie if you bet?
Well,
on
if you
them?
bet against them, you're fine.
Oh, okay. All right. No. Okay. All right. Let's see here. The only way I'm rooting for the U.S. is if they join the SEC. That's a text from the 903.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So let's see here.
Okay, so they've got a bunch of guys that play in the NBL. That's Australia's basketball league. They got a couple of guys that play in the Euro League. A guy from Denmark. A guy who plays in one of the African leagues.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
They're an upstart.
Yeah, they're an upstart. You know what? I'm fine with this.
They're an upstart.
Yeah, that's cool.
What's wrong with that?
They got size. I mean, 7'1", 6'10", 6'11".
Oh.
I mean, that's big enough.
Tall guys. Here's a text to use a quote from Monk. It's a business decision. Yeah. The Monks were in Cal's office last week. He had a picture with them, with his mom and with Malik. So people are going to have to get over that whole thing because they're going to be around.
All right, we need to address this right now. We just got a text of the 501. You guys are reading survey results. What happened to DQ? Listen, nothing bad happened to DQ. Why do y'all always go negative?
Sounds like something bad is going to happen to DQ once you
Oh, we'll talk about that next. She and I have a major beef. She's on vacation. Leave her alone.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah, one of her nine
vacations a year. This happens all the time. Everybody's settled down.
Right.
She may come back on time. She may not. We don't know.
We don't know. That's right. Yeah. So calm down, will you?
Yeah, really.
All right. Pipe down. We'll be back. It's 1:30 here. The drive home's next.
Speaking truth every afternoon. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
I wanted to find someone who would embrace Arkansas and the opportunities to build on a rich tradition that includes 22 conference titles, 14 Sweet 16 appearances, 11 Elite 8 appearances, 6 Final Fours, and a 1994 NCAA championship.
The head coach of your Arkansas Razorbacks, John Calipari.
Listen to every Razorback basketball game right here on ESPN 99.5 and hitthatline.com.
With tens of thousands of satisfied patients across America, it's no surprise QC Kinetics gets 5-star reviews.
I'm feeling on top of the world because of QC Kinetics.
I'm able to do the things that I wasn't able to do for a long time.
I can recommend them highly.
I would recommend QC to anybody.
QC Kinetics has changed my life.
I couldn't believe it. I honestly was skeptical, but the pain went from a 10 to a 0.
Real people with real lasting relief from joint pain.
QC Kinetics Regenerative Medicine is regenerating me.
I'm super successful, and I recommend everyone seek out QC Kinetics as an alternative to surgery.
This non-surgical approach is definitely the future.
I tell as many people as possible. I am an ambassador. I love QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in advanced regenerative medicine. No drugs, no surgery. Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Discover the Cigar District, just off the Bentonville Square, open Monday to Friday, 9 to 7, and Saturdays, noon to 6. Arkansas's exclusive Davidoff appointed merchant, offering rare and limited edition cigars, along with 1,500 varieties from leading and boutique brands. Join the Cigar District's private membership cigar club to enjoy their rooftop patio and BYOB perks. Whether you're a seasoned aficionado or simply curious, visit the Cigar District in downtown Bentonville and online at thecigardistrict.com. The Cigar District, where the cigar experience is reimagined. Your Mach 1 market moment.
You know, and it's interesting how long-standing companies like this continue to try to evolve and, you know, keep pace with changing demographics and taste and so forth. I mean, did you see Walmart? They are increasing the size of some of their neighborhood markets. They have 2 that have almost doubled or maybe even tripled in size. They're not the super center, but they are still that neighborhood market concept, but just
giant,
just bigger, just bigger. Again, feeding probably more into the grocery side.
Well, that's their competitive advantage against a lot of other retailers is the grocery side of things, from my understanding.
And you saw that with the earnings comparing them to like a Target. I mean, and a lot of that was driven by the grocery side.
Visit Mach1FG.com to hear the whole conversation and get your investment questions answered. Mach 1 Financial Group, LLC is an SEC-registered financial advisor located in Bentonville, Arkansas.
What's going on the grill tonight? Whatever it is, you'll find only the best at Richard's Country Meat Market. From the aroma of bacon-wrapped fillets to perfectly flavored gourmet burgers and fresh kebabs on the grill, this summer will be a feast for the senses. Richard's makes it easy with curbside pickup. To place your order, call ahead at 443-0000. Serve only the best from Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville, 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive at 3042 North Market Avenue, and online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com.
DJ Williams in the building talking about testosterone therapy in Rogers, Arkansas. Tell me about it.
First, let me let you know it's testosterone replacement therapy. Not only your energy, but helps that muscle mass and even lifts your mood. That's big time. It's perfect for anyone that just wants to feel a little bit younger and a little bit stronger.
So you said the clinic name is MD Hair Labs and Vitality. They're located in Rogers next to Topgolf, and all you guys got to do is go to mdhairlabs.com to schedule your free testosterone consultation today.
Have you heard? The Pleasure Playground just got a little bigger. Cupid's is growing. That's right, Cupid's Lingerie just opened its newest naughty location in Fayetteville at Crossover and Mission in the Walmart Shopping Center. Cupid's is a boutique specializing in all things pleasure and play, from lingerie to, well, everything you can imagine and more. Visit shopcupids.com today and treat someone special to something special. Cupid's Lingerie in Bentonville, Springdale, and now in Fayetteville. Cupid's Lingerie. Enjoy.
This is Leisha Fogarty with Guild Mortgage. When you look for a home loan, you want a company that is local, experienced, honest, hardworking, and has the loan programs that fit your needs. That's what you will find here at Guild Mortgage. For a lender that is with you from origination through servicing, check us out online at guildmortgage.com or call us at 479-275-0378. Guild Mortgage Company, Equal Housing Opportunity. Company NMLS number 3274, individual NMLS number 2032905. All loans subject to underwriter approval. Terms and conditions may apply. Subject to change without notice.
ESPN 99.5. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
All right, we're back here at 4:35 on Ruscin and Zach. Glad you're here. This is your drive home, and it's powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Ow! There it is.
Look, another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
Finish him!
Woo pig.
That was me yelling at you to kill the fly that was already
I got
wounded.
I got a good piece on him.
Severely wounded. And you did.
Yep, absolutely.
Let's check in with the AAA. Shall we?
For those that aren't familiar, that's the Arkansas Activities Association.
That's right. They
the
had
sweetest smelling activities association in the world.
They had a meeting today, and they voted on 6 things. I'm interested in item 4, which involves sportsmanship, because and this passed 248 to 18. Here is the rule: and this affects all of us. If a participant, coach, administrator, or spectator is thrown out, you miss the next game too, or in football, the next consecutive 4 quarters.
Timeout.
Yes.
How are you going to enforce this with a spectator?
I guess you, I don't know. You just...
They're going to brand them?
You get a do not... I guess you could do the Bobby Valentine thing and show up in a disguise.
I'm just thinking, let's say your team is playing at home and you get bounced from a home game. Well, the next game, the team is on the road. Yeah. How does one enforce keeping the... I don't understand, because I don't know about you, but
look,
at some high school events, let's just say the admission policy a little bit lax.
Well, everybody knows everybody. So, I mean, if you're a fan and you get thrown out, they're probably going to be, hey, aren't you not supposed to be here? I don't know. If it's the second offense, you miss 2 games. And third offense, you are just not allowed back.
Scott's suggesting they chip you on the spot.
Okay, all right.
That's something.
Now, here's another thing. To be reinstated from all ejections, except for a targeting call in football, a coach or participant must also successfully complete the NFHS sportsmanship course at nfhslearn.com. Spectators who are ejected do not have to complete the sportsmanship course.
And honestly, they probably should.
Well, they need it more than everybody else does, of course.
So just to recap, you get booted from a game, an athletic contest.
Right.
Now, is this like if you pick up a technical foul and then you say something and they tee you up, they can bounce you. It
just says ejections. So that would be an ejection.
So you get a referee with a short whistle, Tommy Crab. I'm kidding, although it can be. You get a referee that's having a bad night and he bounces you. You now have to go take a course?
Yes. If you're a coach or a player, yeah.
Hang on, I got to text my daughter. Bad news, baby.
She might become very familiar with the...
I have no doubt that she will... bad news,
what is
baby
that website? You may want to bookmark this, nfhslearn.com. You may need that website to take the sportsmanship class.
Do you get like college credit hours if you take it a certain number of times?
No, you just have to do it, and then I guess you have to show them that you did it or something. I don't know.
You print off the certificate and take it with you.
So if you get tossed, you miss the next. In football, you just miss the next 8 quarters.
I see that. I see what they're trying to do. I get it, but this seems something that is completely unenforceable.
Well, the crowd thing is going to be difficult to enforce, but I mean, if
they're the ones that need it the most.
Yeah.
And we had a situation a couple of years ago where the ref moved everybody out, said leave, goodbye, and that was the end of that.
Yeah. I want to hear from the 18 that voted against this. I would like to. I would like to know.
What schools do you think they're from?
What's your problem with sportsmanship? This is too punitive for you. What is that? I don't know.
Abner looking for the Cliff's Notes already for that.
Oh, for the course.
JT suggesting you get your mug shot put up on the ejected person and they post it.
Yeah.
Here, Scott, if you really want to punish him, make him work concessions.
Here's the thing. They have to do something, or at least give the illusion that they're doing something. Because, I mean, you sit in the stands at these games. What is said is you can't believe some of the things
Some of
that
it's
are,
really,
that are,
really
that are
bad.
said. And then, it's just, you have to have, here is the order of things. The referees are running the game, and you have to respect them, even if you disagree with them. And they're going to mess up because they're human. But we have to have some order here in some way, shape, or form. And you can't just say anything you want in the crowd, which is what it's
I got
turned into.
ejected once. And it was in a basketball game, and I was in high school. I got ejected. I did not foul the person that they said I did, but what I said to the referee should have gotten me thrown out and did get me thrown out.
Right.
I was I didn't have to take a course. You didn't have to suspend me because when I got home, my father was going to beat my ass. And then 2, when I got to practice the next day, Coach Bomber was going to beat my ass. So
You're gonna be running till you puke.
Oh my God! I never run that much in my life. My father, when I can't say exactly what he said, but it was something along the lines of, "I didn't raise you like this. Why are you the way you are?" And then
who hasn't heard that from their own parent at some point?
And then when I got to practice the next day, our coach, he didn't even say a word to me. He just pointed to the gym and said, "Run." And I'm like, all right, I earned this one.
All right, so, I mean, they're not going to listen to us.
No.
But what could we do to fans? Like, we're getting some suggestions here. If a fan behaves like an ass.
What sport?
Well,
no, it's a little bit different. In a football game or like a baseball game, you can send somebody to center field, and they're not going to be around people. They can still watch the game. You can just I've seen umpires go sit in center field. That's one thing. In a gym, that's totally different. Very close quarters.
Well, you could top row them in some of these gyms, and they'd be further away, where you don't throw them out, but they're not hanging over the front row or whatever.
It depends on the level of the offense, I would think. But if it's verbal and you can warn them, send them to the top row. Go, hey, one more.
Here's the thing about pretty much all, and you mentioned some instances where it's kind of close quarters. Baseball. There's less stands. Some gyms, but here's the thing about 90% of things fans are yelling. You're just bothering other fans. Like, nobody on the court or the field, certainly in football, they can't hear you usually. So you're just showing off or showing your backside around, the people you go to church with or the people who live in your neighborhood. Those are the people you're annoying, not the guy in the stripes out there or the woman in stripes out
there. We're getting a lot of suggestions. Make them more concessions parking lot.
That's a great idea.
But you're not going to be able to. Nobody's going to agree to do that. The only thing you're going to do is be able to bounce them.
Don't be a moron.
Well, you're not. Sometimes you're not dealing with the best in our society. Not the best of the best.
No.
Yeah, really. I do think that, and it shouldn't be the referee's job to go into the crowd and say anything.
No, that's why you have administrators.
That's why you have administrators. They go in and say, look, top row.
There's a problem over there.
The top row, you don't have to say this is your warning. Top row is your warning. Yeah. It's like when you get a parking ticket. That's your first notice.
Right.
That you have to go to court. Your first notice is they send you to the top row. If you say anything again, then you're out. And it's a lifetime, 3 games, 5 games, whatever it is. You ban them that way. I don't know that you're ever going to slow it down. And for people who think this is going to stop it, I go to AAU tournaments on the weekends, man. Listen, they are the worst.
Oh yeah.
And I've been to baseball, U-Trip baseball tournaments. I've been to basketball. Is the worst. It is by far the worst when it comes to dealing, not just yelling at referees, but yelling at kids on other teams.
Right.
The worst.
Yep.
The worst. And maybe it's because you can hear it better in a gym. The sound rattles a little bit. But it's gotten way out of control. I don't sit in the stands very often, and when I do, I sit far enough away where I don't hear a lot of it. Every now and then, man, you'll hear one, and it's like, come on, dude, we don't need that. Not here.
Yeah. Would you ever say anything to another fan,
I have,
or like a parent, or like
I have?
You have?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
This happened. Oh gosh, this was 3 years ago. 2 years. He's what? 13. She was 10, and she was having a good game against a particular girl. And the mother of I'm honest to God, I sit in the last row. I never say a word, not a word to anyone about anything. Kinsey does something great, I don't say anything. She does something bad, I don't say anything. And there was a woman who was two rows in front of me, and Kinsey was one-on-one, was head up on her daughter, and she was just having one of those days where everything was kind of going in. And the mom was getting a little mouthy about my daughter. And I kind of leaned down and I said, hey, 10 is mine. We're not doing that. She told me that I needed to raise my daughter better. So I'm like, okay. So I went over to the coach and I said, hey, can you run the ISO about 5 or 6 times, please? Kind of told him what was going on. He said, yeah, I got you. And Kinsey rattled off another 4 or 5, and I looked at her and I said, I can make it stop. And that was kind of the end of it. But yeah, I mean, it gets, but there are instances where when it gets personal with your kid, yeah, I don't know that I would say anything to anybody else about it. If that was happening to somebody else's kid, I don't know that I would. I don't know that that's my place. But when she's like, "You need to break 10's arm," which was my daughter, no, we're going to put an end to that pretty quick.
Wow. Oh, you had the.
Here's a text out of the 270. You are 100% correct.
Oh,
yeah.
I know where you were.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we had to.
One of our fine communities here.
You are 1,000% correct on exactly where that came from.
No. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's all kinds.
It's wild that. And I've told you this before. I mean, we had a game last year where one of our players committed a foul like 45 seconds into the game. And the coach pulled her out because it was loud in the building. And she pulled her out for a second. And she just talked to her. She was going to send her right back in. Not my daughter, another girl. And as soon as the girl was coming out, her father stands up and goes, "Really? 45 seconds?" She couldn't get the instructions to the player who was on the floor. It was too loud in the gym. She couldn't hear her.
Right.
So they subbed in, brought her over. Girl never sat down. It was one of those things. She put her arm around her, told her what she needed, sent her down to the scores table. She went right back in. But that's where we are as parents now. It's like I don't know, living vicariously through your kids, man. Just enjoy it. This stuff doesn't last very long.
Well, I'm convinced that there are parents who can't stand that their children are getting more attention than they are, so they have to behave in this certain manner.
I don't disagree with that. I think there's some parents that think they're part of it.
Yeah.
That they're part of what's going on the
too,
floor,
yeah.
the field, the diamond, whatever, that they're part of what's going on out there, and they deserve, and then maybe that's the thing is they deserve to be part of this.
Yeah.
And you're not. It's your kids' time, and if they win, lose, draw, whatever, let them do it on their own. You're not helping.
No, that's the other thing is that, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people, and I don't know. It's just and I don't know. Like, this is a bell that appears to be able to not be unrang. Like, we're never gonna go where people just like are supportive and like happy. They've always got to have something to bitch about at all these games.
But, I mean, this like 90% of the fans are fine. It's one or two, and they inevitably find each other and have to go back and forth.
Well, let's start with a basic rule. Okay, let's go to a basic rule. Barring injury of your kid, I don't think there's ever a reason for you to go down the stairs toward the playing surface.
Never.
That is a hostile act. There is no reason for you to leave your seat and proceed closer to the playing surface unless there's an injury, or somebody forgot something. Stuff happens. But if something happens in a game and you start to go closer to the court, that's all. That never ends well, I don't think.
No,
goes well.
No. Your presence is not needed on the floor.
Right. See, there are these people, there are grown-ups that are called coaches that are paid to handle all of those situations, and you got to let them do their job. That's what you got to do. At least, they're paid in like the high school. Like some of these guys, some people like in the youth sports, they're volunteers.
Yeah.
Like they're giving up their hard-earned time to be yelled at by you.
There's a TikTok page called, and I'm probably going to get this wrong. It's called the Tattooed Ump, and he's an umpire, and he has a GoPro on.
Yeah.
And he is one of these guys that he's been involved in some of this. Some of the things the coaches say.
Yeah.
I mean, like 8-9-year-old little league baseball. The things they say, the things they fight. It's a freaking game.
Yeah. Right.
Relax. Yeah. You're not going to the majors. Sir, Chad, you're not going to the majors. 99% of these kids aren't going to the majors. Chad, take Karen and go to the parking lot. It's crazy.
We'll sit in the outfield.
Exactly.
Leave everybody alone.
Just watch the baseball game. Shut up. You don't know more. You really don't.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. All right, your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach.
You can tell the guys too. You know that look, the baseball look.
They all look the same.
They all look the same.
They all look exactly the same. It's so bizarre.
It is. It's absolutely bizarre.
And you can spot them if you walk up from the parking lot to the stands. You can look over the crowd and go, okay, that guy's going to be a problem.
That guy's going to be a problem. There's
that
no
guy's
question.
Going to be a problem.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's amazing. They're always the same. It's so weird. It is so weird. Rarely do you go, well, I didn't think that guy was going to say that.
I think the guy with the crew neck tied around his neck was
I didn't
gonna
say
be the
that
problem.
woman. I didn't think that woman was going to be a problem. My goodness. Wow. Yeah.
Somebody had to pay cops to come to a first and second grade basketball game. I've seen cops show up for a fourth grade baseball game.
Yeah.
In the aforementioned town.
Yeah.
Town of cheaters. All of them.
But a hell of a DMV.
Oh, yeah. Without question.
Which we will, whatever number we pull now, it's going to be at the end of the line.
Oh, man, they're just going to keep moving me down the line now. I'm going to go to Decatur.
I think they're only doing it one day a week.
That's
so
fine.
You gotta be
That's fine.
careful
Just tell me the time and the day, day and the time. I'll be there.
Rogers is reopening next month.
Are they? Great. Another big
the
city DMV.
They got hit by the tornado, so they had to clean the place up a little bit, but they're back. I think next month. Let's see. Gilligan has.
Gilligan. Go ahead, read it.
Gilligan has described the fan who you can walk up, the parent who's going to be a problem.
Unless you're driving, close your eyes and imagine this.
All right, here you go. All right, let me paint you a picture. Oakley's. Medium shirt.
Yep.
Flat-billed hat. Dip.
Yep. That's the guy. That's him. That's him.
Somewhere I'm imagining someone who listens to this show because there's nothing else on. He's going, hey, man, they're not Oakleys. They're Ray-Bans. Get it right.
Exactly.
Man, I hate those guys.
Well, he
hate those guys.
He nailed it.
Oh, boy. All right. The drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. Oh, that was good. I enjoyed that very much. Get in touch with us at 866-285-4005. Well, we've all seen the billboards. We've heard about car wreck, attorney ads, no win, no fee, fight the insurance, blah, 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 blah. But how do you choose which lawyer to hire when they all seem to promise the same things? You need to choose someone who's been doing this for over a decade in injury claims and lawsuits. You need to choose someone who used to defend insurance companies but has switched over from the dark side. Jackie Mock, Mock Legal Solutions. Experience and insider knowledge of the insurance industry will get you the money you deserve. MockLegalSolutions.com. Real advice, reasonable price.
She deals with felons every day. She's married to Cement Head.
That's very true.
She knows a felon.
That's right. Yes. You want her on your side.
That's right. She deals with every single
when
day.
that all goes down. All right, we'll be back, and we'll continue the drive home powered by Mr. Sparky after these messages.
It's Monday, July 29th. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 News live, local, late-breaking update. In your commitment coverage, less than 100 days until the November election, today the Arkansas Secretary of State's office submitted its required response to a lawsuit surrounding a proposed abortion amendment. That's available right now online at 4029tv.com or with our free mobile app. You'll also find info there from Arkansas State Police, who say a trooper shot a man in the head after wrestling away a stun gun she used on him. Weather-wise, Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee is tracking above average high temps this week that bring with it dangerous heat indices. And with a really warm week on tap, our Brett Rains looks at the efforts to make sure senior citizens are staying cool in the River Valley. Finally in sports, Hardwood Hogs head coach John Calipari held a news conference today as excitement builds about the new season. Find out what he said tonight in your Hog Wild Sports Report. I'm Brandon Evans. For all those stories and more, join me tonight on 4029 News.
Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body, family owned and operated for over 40 years, is your collision repair specialist. Only 15% of collision repair shops achieve iCar Gold Class status, the highest training level recognized in the industry. Courtney Hollingsworth is proud to be one of them. Put your vehicle repairs in the hands of the experts. Call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body today at 479-751-3801. That's 751-3801. And online at CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Around here at Wrangler, we are all excited for spring. The longer days, the warmer nights. When you've got your pick of shorts and jeans, either works just fine. Because comfort keeps us going. So grab your family, your friends, and your Wrangler layers for some fresh air adventures together. Blue skies, open roads. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Sterling Bank is your community bank. As a bank, they know the biggest asset is the community they serve. Sterling Bank values its role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make the community stronger each day. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
We've all had that sick feeling of locking our keys in our car. Papa Lock of Northwest Arkansas can get you back on the road in no time. Whether you need the locks changed on your home or business, keys made for your vehicle, or your car unlocked, Papa Lock of Northwest Arkansas provides the highest level of service possible. All of our uniformed locksmiths and technicians are professionally trained and certified, with upfront pricing that you can trust. What you are quoted is what you pay. So when you need a locksmith, call Papa Lock of Northwest Arkansas at 479-444-9900 for the key moments in your life.
If you're looking for the best Chicago-style pizza outside of the Windy City, you need to head to Cassano's. Every pizza is made from scratch with the freshest ingredients and served the way you want it. And while you enjoy that perfect slice, catch all the games. Cassano's is your premier sports bar with lots of TVs showing all your favorite teams. Your place for the best pizza, coldest drinks, friendliest service, local events, and entertainment. It's Cassano's Chicago-style pizza.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. Arkansas football begins in 31 days. Touchdown! From the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
We are back.
Like it or not.
Yeah. Probably not, some of you. ESPN Arkansas. Hit that line now, app Ruskin and Zach. On this Monday, your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle. Or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Have you ever accidentally shot yourself?
Oh, Joe. All right.
No, I have not.
No, I can't say I've done that either.
I shined a laser in my eye, but not.
Right.
I did not shoot myself.
Right. I mean, I've had the water hose hit me in the face a couple times by accident, but not.
You didn't learn after the first one?
No, that's no.
Like after the first one, you're supposed to don't do that again.
I know, but you get those what do you call those hoses that stretch out when there's water in them, and then they get smaller when there's not water in them. That's right, Zach. Well, anyway, if you leave water in there, and you go to remove the hose from the spigot, you're going to get water in your face.
Again,
that's happened to me today or yesterday, I guess.
Again, maybe after the first one, we learn.
Well,
why would you look down a hose?
I wasn't looking.
Did you ever watch the Looney Tunes? Looking down, like one of those muzzle loader things? I mean, what always happened?
A cannon?
Yeah, I mean, what always happened? People get upset about the Looney Tunes dropping anvils on people and stuff, but we learned. We don't do that. You don't look down. You don't look down a hose. You learn after the first one.
Oh boy. Well, I try to. You try to learn, but sometimes
you didn't.
You don't learn these things. That's right. It happens sometimes. Let's see here. Gilligan has dropped the mic after his description of the fan that's going to be a problem.
Do
you think the refs the closest proximity is like youth baseball? Do you think the umps look around and go, okay, he's going to be a problem? Do the umps do that before the game, you think?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, you could have read that description, close your eyes, and come up with a police composite sketch. There's no question in my mind that you could have done that. Absolutely. I mean, everybody knows the guy we're talking about.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, that's right.
With little slight variances, it's the same guy.
Right. Yeah. Let's see here.
JT has clarified for me. So what you're saying is that you're a slow learner.
Okay, sure. I guess you could, I don't know. What are you doing in there?
I'm trying to crack my neck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
neck problems?
I've got some neck tension going on.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very tense over here. Very tense.
Very,
very, very tense. Incredibly tense.
BE picked up on my constipated Elmer Fudd impression. Thank you.
Solid.
That's it. Clip that later if you want to, Abner. I don't care. Let's see here. What do we got going on? Oh, I want to show something here because earlier Randy came in here, who used to run the rink.
Yep.
And Dave Van Horn was a bartender for him. Let me show the people.
The Dave Van Horn.
Yeah, that Dave Van Horn. Yeah.
So he came in and he brought us a bar stool. A Notre Dame bar stool. Very nice.
Notre Dame bar stool.
That thing is 41 years old at least. That's what makes it more impressive. Is that thing's almost half a century old and still in one piece, unlike me.
That is That is a quality item right there.
Your dad's texting, and I'm glad that he has.
Yeah.
Because I'm pissed at you and your family.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
More specifically, him, but
I told you to not get to know us. I told you.
But
Try to warn you.
But I can yell at you.
Okay, I'm here.
At your wedding, your father decided that it would be a great idea to take my daughter out in a golf cart and teach her how to drive. So now she has the driving itch, and we went and drove my car, mistake, around a parking lot, and I was trying to teach her how to drive. She let out, now she plays like the driving video games and does 200 miles an hour, doesn't think anything about it. Now 10 miles an hour was completely freaking her out. However, when she got a little bit more comfortable, she hit it, and the car took off, and I heard this maniacal cackle, this and I've created a monster, and it's your father's fault.
Oh, yeah, it's
I died a little bit yesterday. Just a couple of days came off my life as we whipped around the Harbor High School parking lot at 30 miles an hour with her going, this is great! Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it's over.
It is.
It's over for you.
It is. Huh. She feels like her getting a car on her 16th birthday is a birthright. And I keep telling her, I'm like, who pays the insurance and the gas?
Yeah, well, that's
These are things that we're going to have to negotiate at some point. But thank you, great value, Bob Ross. I sent him a picture while I was being terrified.
Yeah.
And he said, all I got back was, "You're welcome."
Yeah. That's how it goes. They get old and they drive. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually they drive and they leave. So then you're alone, and that's
but
that's good.
They always come back.
Yeah.
When they run out of money, which my daughter's case at the speed she spends money, she'd get to the end of the block before she ran out of money. She'll be back.
Yeah. We've got earlier, and you're going to hear all this next hour. We're going to talk about Zach's a trip to the Holy Land, which is South Bend.
It is. I actually got a text from remember the guy that we met that looks like, I don't want to use his name because I don't want to out him on this, but looks like Kiefer Sutherland. Met him at Jelco.
Yeah.
He sent me a text. He's like, "Are you back in God's country?" I said, "No, I'm home." God's country's up there.
So we'll talk about that, and then I meddled in toilet seat tossing at the Stampede over the weekend. So it was a big weekend for achievements here. Yes.
In the coup de grace, can we tell what DQ did?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. What happened here?
So Thursday, I'm having a pleasant evening. I'm minding my own business. I am not doing anything.
Are you studying a playbook?
I'm not.
Oh.
No. I had the playbook down. It was pretty basic.
Oh.
We were getting ready to watch a film that the university had put together on the football team, kind of a history of Notre Dame football. So I was all amped up for that. And I did not have my phone for 99% of the. I happened to have it then, and I get a text from MasterCard, and it says an unauthorized use of your card, and there was a link. Well, I'm not doing that. I'm not. You send me a text message, I'm not clicking on a link.
That is a scam.
That's a big no-no.
Right.
It's seconds after that came through, I got an email.
Oh.
Also stating the very same thing with a link. Not doing it. Then I get a phone call from a number that I don't recognize, and I figured this is way too coincidental, so I picked it up, and it was MasterCard, telling me that someone had tried to charge $1,100 worth of stuff in Phoenix, Arizona, to my MasterCard.
Now, either Phoenix or Houston. That's where it always happens.
Phoenix, Arizona. And fortunately, they didn't let the transaction go through. Because
you got to be a real idiot to try and run up $1,100 on a stolen credit card.
Well, they tried.
You're never going to get away with that.
It was it was denied because turns out my MasterCard number popped up on the list that of the hacked credit card numbers from Ticketmaster.
Uh-oh.
And I'm talking to this agent. I'm like, Ticketmaster, and I went, DQ.
Yeah. When did your MasterCard be involved with Ticketmaster?
It was December of 22.
Yep.
I gave her my MasterCard to get her Taylor Swift tickets for her graduation.
Yep.
She never deleted my credit card information.
Well, no, she might want to use it again someday.
I need to go back and look through some transactions and see if any of that was if she's gone to a bunch of concerts on me. I don't know. But, yeah, so I'm dealing with that today. Very excited. I'm very and I did. I sent her a nice little text. I said, hey, nothing happened, but we're going to talk about this when you get home. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. So we're going to have to deal with that when she gets home. Stolen MasterCard.
Did it say where they tried to spend the $1,100?
No, it just gave me a city. And it said, is this you? And I'm like, no, absolutely not.
Yeah. I just figure if I ever had a stolen credit card number, I would, it's like money laundering. It'd be subtle. A
$9,
charge here, a charge
$12.
there. Yes.
Right.
I'm not going for the whole, kit and caboodle first time.
They swung for the downs on that one. They were trying to put it in the seat, second deck.
I guess so.
I'm guessing somebody went after a TV. Because
a big TV.
You convert it into a flat screen. You can flip the flat screen for cash.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Not that I've done this. Boy, I sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you are. You're an expert on
this. I am
this.
not an expert in any of this. I don't know anything. I don't know where this information came from.
Right.
But yeah, that's that happened on Thursday. And the thing is, I had to get in game mode.
All right.
I had to be there, in the moment. I had a game the next day.
So there's clearly a distracting situation here. Now, let me, because you had a game. And this is a major distraction for you as you try and perform your one and only time, probably.
Yes.
On the field there at South Bend.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone.
Really?
It's gone, yeah.
All of that?
Yeah.
To just let it fly away?
Yeah, it's gone. It'll come back, though. Hold on.
Okay. All right. Do you want some, thinking music?
Maybe I do need thinking music.
Is that what it is?
Maybe that's what we need to add to the mix here. Get some thinking music when the train of thought derails like this. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah. But you were able to focus, concentrate, and
as much as
perform.
As much as I could.
Yes. Right. Okay. Oh, there you go.
Will that help?
No. You know what they do in that show that pisses me off now?
Good. What?
They've started, everybody now starts giving these little shout-outs. At the end of final, they write the thing on the screen. So it's always like, what is, who is, Henry Kissinger, hi, Danny and Alexa or whatever. No. Stop doing that. They should not allow them to do that stuff. Just put the response on there, and then
here's a question.
You're done with it.
Isn't that show's not broadcast live, right?
No.
You should be able in post to just blot it out.
That's right. Yeah.
Why don't you?
Right.
Maybe they like it.
I don't know.
Maybe the grandparents at home like it.
I don't like it.
I know, but you would be in the minority on this. What if the old folks at home watching this, trying to stay mentally sharp in their golden years?
I don't like it when they get the shout-outs. Play the game. Come on. If you want to shout them out in that little interview they do, that awkward interview they do.
No, because you got to get all your personals, because there it's all about you.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so we were talking about $1,100. We were talking about flipping the TV. We're talking about
turning your TV into cash.
Right. We're talking about
stolen credit card.
Oh, I know.
Okay, go ahead.
Right.
Oh, thank God.
All right. I told you to come back. All right, let's go into the Ruscin and Zach truth tree for a moment.
Okay.
Text in. Use a fake name. I don't care. When of you have stolen credit card number? Let us know. I'm curious. We got criminals that listen to this thing. I don't even know where to. I think I know where to get one, but I don't have one.
What?
Well, you go on the dark web, right? That's where all this stuff is, right?
I don't know what you're
the dark
talking
web.
about.
You can go get organs and credit card numbers and all that stuff, right? It's on the dark web. That other
sure.
thing. Okay.
I think
if any of you have one, let me know.
Stolen credit card.
I'm not going to narc on you. I would never do that.
Don't
you.
worry about that. Yeah.
We will not turn this over. We will not turn your phone number over to the police by any stretch of the imagination.
Why is it always Phoenix
or Houston? My dad got ripped off. Someone was trying to buy a bunch of stuff at Home Depot once on his company credit card, and they called him on it in Houston.
So let this be a lesson to you, kids. Just run up your credit cards to the max, and then they can't. And then here's the number. Have at it.
That's what I'm working on. That's right. Yes, that's right.
Just run them up to where they can't use them.
Yeah. Titus says, I don't go on the dark web. My nerves are already frayed enough. I would sit and worry about the FBI watching.
Well, first of all, if you get there, if you have a think of it as having a personal Sherpa. They take you up the mountain. They know what they're doing. Big Mike got ripped off in Wisconsin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's another one.
Guys, we got training camp in 2 freaking days. You're talking about stolen credit card numbers on a duck whip? What are you doing?
Hey, maybe that's a sign they're going to the Belk Bowl.
Speaking of thieves.
See, it all ties back in.
Oh, boy. So here's one way to do it. Jamie texted in here. My corporate credit card got stolen. They stayed at the Ritz in Atlanta.
Solid.
There you go.
All right, there you go.
The old Ritz-Carlton, the old RC.
You ever been to a Ritz?
No, I've never stayed in one.
Okay, vastly overrated. They're nice.
Yeah.
But for what you're paying for, it's not that different than
You're paying to say, hey, I stayed at the Ritz. Ooh, look at me.
I stayed one time at the Ritz in London because I just wanted to do it.
Right.
And it's no better than staying at a Motel 8 in London. It's the same thing.
Oh, a Motel 8?
They don't have a Motel 8.
Oh, come on. Come on. A Super 8 is exactly the same as the Ritz?
It really is. I mean, what other than really nice sheets that you don't have to wash before you go in there? I don't know what you're paying for.
I'll tell you what, they 3 years ago they had renovated that Winfrey the Hoover, that hotel. That was a nice room. It was a really nice room.
Abner would like us to use Dark Web Sherpa as a listener handle.
Right.
Yeah, well, if you're a dark webber and you know how to get around places, let us know. You can become the Dark Web Sherpa.
No. Okay. All right. You know, there's a lot of nice hotel rooms.
Great question. Out of the 918, would you have odds on whether you had gone to camp? Would you get injured?
Me?
Yes. You wouldn't have made it.
Well, here's what happened on Monday. What happened on Monday was people were going to make fun of you, and I'm like, we don't need to make fun of Zach getting hurt, whatever. And then somebody, and I don't know who, texted in, well, if it was in the opposite, he would be betting on when you were going to get hurt.
That's also true, yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, then game on.
That's true. It's 58 degrees in the morning when and it was high in the
South Bend.
Yeah, it was 81, 82 all week. It was great.
Yeah,
it was beautiful. That's hamstring pulling weather.
No, yeah. You gotta be careful about that. Let's see here. Guyman texting in here.
He's our fighter pilot guy.
Well, when he was over in Guam, Guam, sir, there's nothing going on in Guam. Sorry, I had to get that out of my system. All right. Some guy from Russia stole his credit card in 2005. Tried to buy $1,000 worth of Xbox
stuff.
I
believe that. Guy, we still want to know what your name was.
Again, for those of you who aren't clear, the Russians are the enemy. Just make sure we're clear on all that. North Korea, enemy. They're bad. Okay, just sometimes the lines get fuzzy out there.
Did you trip over a chair and hurt yourself last week?
No.
Okay, then Titus, you are incorrect.
No.
Guyman he was a fighter pilot. I would like to know what his what do they call it? His name was.
Handle?
Yeah, no, it's not a handle. That's a social media
like
thing.
Maverick.
Yeah, like Maverick, Goose, Joker, Merlin. What was it?
Merlin.
That was Tim Robbins.
That's so good.
Scott wagered I was betrayed. That's not very
Hello,
nice.
Merlin. It's your call sign. We're being
told.
Call
sign. Thank you. Yeah, Guyman, we want to know.
Not to be not confused with the call letters, which is what we have here on the radio.
I'm told that call signs are oftentimes meant as derogatory terms.
Oh,
by certain.
I see.
Okay, yeah, we got it. Call sign. Thank you.
Getting a lot of texts on call sign.
Call sign. Thank you. Y'all obviously just watched Top Gun.
We have a very helpful audience. Thank you so much
for
all of that stuff. Thank you. Yes, we appreciate it very much.
Guyman, I know you're out there.
Yeah, really. Something else that happened today you may have missed. It's 19 after the hour. Your drive on powered by Mr. Sparky. Razorback great James McCann got hit in the nose with a fastball. And as the Orioles were facing the Toronto Blue Jays today, and I believe game one of a doubleheader.
It is?
No. By the way, Baltimore ended up winning the game 11-5. He got hit in the face, and he stayed in the game.
Now, the trick is, did he catch both ends of the doubleheader? If he did, they should put him in Cooperstown today.
Well, nobody does that anymore, right?
No,
At
but
the big league level?
You know what? If I'm James McCann, I'm like, listen, I just took one in the beak. Yeah, I'm catching the second game.
Right. Okay, let me try this out because there was Dave was talking about recently they've changed the rosters. 34 scholarships in baseball, and he's saying this isn't as great of a thing maybe as people think it would be, and he laid out the reasons. And then they're changing. They're in essence, the football walk-on is pretty much done.
Yes,
it's over with because they're changing the scholarships to 105, and it's like I don't know, like this is such an unintended. Was anybody talking about this up there about the rosters and all that stuff in college football territory there in South?
No, and. Like I had an opportunity to listen to a couple of stations out of Chicago, and they were talking a lot of Bears. But there's a station in South Bend that was talking about Notre Dame, and it's completely different. The psyche there, they're confident, they're happy, they love their coach, they love their quarterback, they love everything about this team. It's how high can they fly, versus we're talking about 105 scholarships and NIL money. NIL never came up once. I was stunned.
Well, all those hedge fund guys.
Well, they've also got
not a problem,
but they also got it on lockdown. They've got it. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. It also doesn't come up in men's basketball around here.
Well, it does when things go right. It does when you get a 5-star.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like the proud tradition of college sports. Like, they're pretty much all dead now if you get rid of walk-ons, which is what they're going to do. Because you're not going to have, like Rudy. Mm-hmm. Rudy's not going to – the man never even Rudy. Anywhere in college.
No.
And you think of all the other walk-ons that have –
That's an unintended consequence of all of this. But here's the other thing is the last – what is it? I guess they're adding 21 scholarships. The last 21 – I mean, teams struggle to get to 85 anyway.
Right. Yeah,
so the last 21 may be your walk-ons, and they're now suddenly in college put on scholarship. So that may be, how they approach a lot.
The other thing that's going to happen here is not every program will be able to afford 106 scholarships or 34 in baseball. Like, there's going to be some places that will. Like, Arkansas will have 34 baseball scholarships. But then, like, some places will not have 34.
This may sound dumb, but that's bigger than a major league roster.
Well, the roster was 40, and now I think they're going to cap it at 34.
It's still bigger than a major league roster. Now, I understand major leagues have the minor leagues in case somebody gets hurt, but the way Dave plays guys, 34 guys aren't playing.
Right.
The end of the bench is going to be lonely.
Yeah. Well, he was talking about all the unintended consequences of how they run the program through fall and all that. Well, I mean, he's really he gave very thoughtful analysis on this, because automatically people assume, hey, more scholarships, yay! And he kind of laid out, this is how it really is when you're on the inside.
Portsmouth guy brings up a good point. If it means ending A&M's 12th man, I'm all for it.
Yeah, that's another one of those traditions that's going to go, by the boards.
That's an induction and initiation.
Well,
Enough of those people.
Just like Reveille, where they buried a dog out.
Revelle's an overrated animal. I mean, in the pantheon of dog mascots, Reveille is one of the Reveille is a Marx brother. In serious actors.
Gummo?
Yeah, like Uga is like Lawrence Welk.
Okay. Okay.
Like
Lawrence Welk is not better than the Marx brothers. Let's stop.
Who's the lowest ranked Marx brother?
Gummo?
That's Reveille.
Okay.
Who's the best?
Well, Groucho.
That's Ugo.
Or Harpo.
Not Ugo.
I like Harpo.
And
Harpo never talked.
Whoever had Washington has.
Oh, yeah, that dog.
Right.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I'm just saying, A&M sucks.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could just say that. Like, that's true.
I'm also 30 days out from having to deal with these weirdos, so I'm
you got them in your crosshairs now.
I do,
You got them in the crosshairs because Notre Dame opens up down there at Kyle Field in front of 158,000 or whatever it is.
Yep.
So.
Well, they'll have 110 in there, and game day's going to be there.
Oh, good. That's
confirmed,
that's
not a rumor.
That's confirmed.
Confirmed.
All right. He's not messing around.
No,
folks.
we are not.
No, that's right. Okay, we will pause here. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky. On Ruscin and Zach, I just hit my knee on the steel under this table. It hurts like a son of a gun. I'm going to tell you right now. All right, we will break here. Stick around. Drive Home powered by Mr. Sparky. Ruscin and Zach continues after these words.
The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
It started as a dream, and here you are. It's moving day. But wait, isn't moving supposed to be stressful? Oh, that's right. You bought your home using Weichert Realtors. Your Weichert agent guided you from start to finish to help make sure we found you your perfect place. Dream, move, home, Weichert. Call your local Weichert Realtors office today and make your move. And look for our bright yellow signs. At Weichert Realtors, we sell more because we do more. Each Weichert franchised office is independently owned and operated.
Whether it's baseball season, basketball playoffs, or hockey playoffs, experience it live this spring with Vivid Seats. With one of the most reliable rewards programs in the business, Vivid Seats makes it easy to score great deals on great seats with a 100% buyer guarantee. Plus, with Vivid Seats rewards, you can earn with every ticket purchase, including surprise seat upgrades, birthday discounts, free tickets, and more. Just visit vividseats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
If you're interested in continuing your involvement in high school athletics and want to make some extra money, what better way to do so than by becoming an official? For information on how you can give back to student athletes in Arkansas, please contact us at 501-955-2500. Again, that's 501-955-2500. The Arkansas Activities Association is looking for sports officials, and you may be the answer.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
Hey, you! Yeah, you. Are you looking to purchase a new home or refinance your current home? This is Joey Phillips, Guild Mortgage Company. We have the right home loan products to help make your dreams a reality. From VA, USDA, FHA, down payment assistance, and many other loan programs. Give us a call at 870-416-3755. Visit us online at guildmortgage.com or stop by and see us at 816 North Main Street, Harrison, Arkansas. Guild Mortgage Company, Equal Housing Opportunity, Company MLS 3274, Individual MLS 410-478. All loans subject to underwriting approval. Terms and conditions apply. Subject to change without notice.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch? Every day, from lunch to late night. Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Twin Peaks is always adding exciting cocktails to the menu, like the expertly balanced Sincoro Hall of Fame Margarita. Try it at your local lodge today.
What's going on the grill tonight? Whatever it is, you'll find only the best at Richard's Country Meat Market. From the aroma of bacon-wrapped fillets to perfectly flavored gourmet burgers and fresh kebabs on the grill, this summer will be a feast for the senses. Richard's makes it easy with curbside pickup. To place your order, call ahead at 443-0000. Serve only the best from Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville, 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive at 3042 North Market Avenue, and online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com.
All right, guys, are we tired of the dad bod? Let's lose the weight and reclaim your confidence and energy. At Voxy Wellness in Rogers, our injectable weight loss program helps you jumpstart the journey and quickly kick the dad bod to the curb. Let's help you be victorious with getting rid of the extra pounds for good. The consultation can be done online or in person. To get started, visit VoxyNWA.com. That's Voxy as in V for victory, OXYNWA.com.
Hey, Ty Richardson for Brett and Shannon Brundage at Fish City Grill. Local Arkansans who grew up in the state and are Razorback fans just like you. At Fish City Grill, you'll taste the difference with fresh shucked oysters and their chalkboard specials. Fish City Grill in Rogers, available for curbside pickup and delivery. 479-636-8833. Come by and see their team at 2003 South Bellevue Road in Rogers.
Fish City Grill, your home for all things seafood.
Hey, before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest and greatest offerings from the biggest names in golf. With 2 high-definition simulators, an enormous selection, and the most knowledgeable staff, be assured Golf USA is here to make you look and play better. And Golf USA is honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest's Top Fitters list for 2024. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA. We're as golf as it gets.
Brothers Roofing and Restoration, a licensed and insured local roofing contractor in Arkansas. Since his playing days for the Hogs, Brother Alexander has been on rooftops, many years as an adjuster, and in the past decade as a roofing contractor. He knows how to help you through the insurance process while replacing your roof using only the industry's best materials. And being a lifelong Arkansan, he'll be here to stand behind his workmanship and warranty. Call 479-353-3877 to arrange a time for Brother and his team to inspect your roof.
The folks, I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby with the 4029 Get Ready Weather Forecast. Well, pretty hot out there today. Going to be even hotter as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday. Out there tonight, kind of like last night, temperatures really don't drop off a whole lot. Waking up mid to upper 70s as we go to Tuesday morning. Tuesday afternoon, high temperatures back in the mid 90s. A little bit hotter than it was today. Humidity, plenty of it, and a little bit of a breeze, which will help. And then on Wednesday, kind of the same thing. Plenty of sunshine the next couple of days, no rain chances. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Well, we're back here at 5:31 on ESPN Arkansas and hitthatline.com, the Hit That Line Now app, all that stuff. We got it here, right here on Ruscin and Zach as we get ready for the big football season. U.S. women today beat Japan in the Olympics, Zachary, 102-76.
Oh, squeaker.
Group C play. They have won gold.
Is that the group of death?
I don't. Well, I mean, if the U.S. is in it, probably. They have won, I believe, 8 gold in a row or something like that,
okay.
or more than that. They win gold all the time. You can pretty much bet on that. But again, are you allowed to bet against the U.S.? Is it strictly a business decision? That is one of the questions we've been asking today about the Olympics and whatnot. Because I don't know if you can root against the U.S. I don't know if that's allowed.
Depends. It depends on who. Or see, like the South Sudan to me is interesting. Now I have a feeling that Cinderella's going to wake up. If the U.S. is locked in, they should win pretty handily. But I don't know. I think in certain cases, especially if you have a family tie. What's to prevent you from doing something like that?
Well, why not? Maybe you just like another country that you went to once and you like it there. I don't know. It was cool watching the French swimmer be like, get louder crowd pops than Stone Cold Steve Austin used to get back in the old days in that arena there in France. They're doing the swimming is in an arena in France. They just built a pool in there, like they do here for the U.S. Nationals. Like this year was at Lucas Oil Stadium. Put the pool on a football field. So they just they did that there in Paris. It makes me wonder, where will they put the pool in L.A.? Like, will they put it in Staples Center? Maybe.
Maybe
they could fill it.
They could go out to Inglewood, put it out at the Clippers' new place. There's plenty of options.
Yeah.
Plus, the weather's good. And doesn't UCLA or USC have a really nice swimming and diving?
Yeah. Well, that's where it was in '84.
Okay, that's 40 years ago.
Right.
But I think they've got, and it was
they
outdoor
probably
then.
Kept it up nicely.
Yeah, they've redone the concrete.
That's right. Yeah,
it was an outdoor thing back then. I'm pretty sure they've got a really nice natatorium.
Probably.
Well, hell, send them to Gainesville.
Let
them use that.
Yeah.
Let them use that thing.
Yeah. The softball players are pissed because in 28 they have to go to Oklahoma City. They're not going to be in LA.
Well, that would suck. Yeah, I'd be pissed too.
But
no offense to the good people of Oklahoma City.
But this year the surfers are not pissed because they're not in Paris. They're in Tahiti.
Hey, no,
that's right.
Newsflash.
The French Riviera.
Not a lot of waves in France.
That's right. Yeah. They're in Tahiti. Can you imagine? The U.S. team is on a cruise ship in Tahiti. That is the Olympic dream right there. That's my Olympic dream.
That's not just the Olympic dream. That's just a dream.
That is my dream. All right, let's. What do we got in the poll questions?
Oh, yeah, your poll questions. For you psychos that like pineapple on your pizza, are you brave enough to put pineapple on your calzone? This number's dropping. 51.6% of you now saying no. If you rise, by law, are you required to shine? 71.6% of you said no.
Or grind.
Rise I don't like that.
I didn't think so.
Which half of the alphabet is more exciting to you? The A to M or the N to Z? 53.1% of you said N to Z. And my favorite question today. From this song, do you think Tommy and Gina from Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer are still together? I mean, it sounded early on like they had it all. 66.9% of you said they are divorced. 33% of believers said they're retired in Boca. This still holds up, right?
Oh, it's a good song.
Yeah, I thought so.
They're split up, but yeah, good
Saw
song.
them in 87 at the Richmond Coliseum. Saw Bon Jovi and Janet Jackson.
Wow, now that's a bill right there.
See, Tommy used to work on the Ducks. Now he's unemployed.
I used to work, yeah.
Union's been on strike. He's down on his luck. It's tough. So tough. I mean, come on. They seem like they really loved each other.
You think those two kids made it, huh?
I want to believe that they made it. She worked at a diner all day, working for the band. She brings over pay for love. For love. Let me listen to the commitment.
You know what they got to do?
Commitment.
We got to hold on
to what we got. Doesn't make a difference if we have. They got each other. That's enough for love.
I do believe they'll give it a shot.
They're halfway there. See? All right. I was just thinking about that this weekend.
Wow.
All right.
Well, these are the things you think about. You know?
This locked up an entire room worth of people.
No. Okay. Here's a text from the 270. That's Kentucky. Gina's dead, and Tommy got COPD from smoking, living in a trailer.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
And then the show took a dark turn.
Really?
Abner is wondering on our text line about the fate of Billy Joe and Bobby Sue. That's right.
Two young lovers with nothing better to do. Sit around the house, get high, watch the tube.
What happened to them? Are they still around?
Here's what happened when they decided to cut loose. They went down to old El Paso. That's where they ran into a great big hassle. Billy Joe shot a man while
robbing his castle. Yeah.
Bobby Sue took the money and run.
Wow.
I used to tell Kinsey those bedtime stories.
Oh, yeah. Like Once Upon a Time.
Well, I ran out of stories. And she likes, I do the voices and stuff. Like, there was one day I did Copacabana.
Oh, Lola.
Yeah. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl. That was 30 years ago when she used to have a show. Now it's a disco, but not for Lola. One of those kind of things. And I ran out of stories. And I started, I did Rocky Raccoon, the first one. Like, the next night she wanted another story. And I'm like, I got nothing. And I did Take the Money and Run. Now she hates it. Because she heard him on the radio and she went, hey, wait a minute. She's like, I know this story. And I'm like, ugh. Hitting the radio, turning it off.
I like that.
Graham says he's doing 5 to 10. She's on her third husband.
Okay.
Guys, where's the belief in love?
Cancer stick dangling out of her mouth. Hey, Tommy, I hadn't thought about him in 40 years.
I thought about him in 20 years. Dropped his ass off.
There's a name from the past.
Oh, man.
Mercy. Well, it was over the weekend was the real Comic-Con, the San Diego, the OG,
the
real Comic-Con. So Jennifer Garner was there. She has been Elektra in some of these movies, right? She got stuck in an elevator with several other people at the Hard Rock Hotel San Diego in California. Yeah. Can you imagine? Okay, these people are bad enough. I mean, some of them are fine, but, if you're going to get stuck in an elevator, you're going to get stuck with, the worst, nerdy fan. Like, can't you, Electra, use your superpowers to, free this elevator? You know what I mean? I didn't know she was stuck in an elevator with people. Oh, Lord. First responders arrived on the scene after an hour and 12 minutes.
Ah, right on time.
And they had more important things to go
That next first responder night's going to be awkward.
An hour and 12 minutes. Oh, man.
Do you think they were in there, playing Rochambeau to see who wants to go out to Comic-Con? I don't want to go. I went last time.
Well, she was making videos on what do you call it? One of these social media deals. But she was making videos documenting the ordeal there in the elevator with fans. At one point, she said, "We're not going to don't cut the blue wire." That's what we're hearing.
You never cut the blue wire. You cut the green wire. That's right. Green means go.
That's right.
Don't you guys ever watch Speed?
All I know is red on red, everyone's dead. That's what I know.
Yes, red on red, everyone's dead. That's bad. You cut the green wire.
Right. That's right.
Didn't you guys watch Speed? They showed you how to do it. Hey. Pay attention to your movies.
You have to tell people everything.
Really, you got to lead them to water.
Yeah, that's right.
We do have an update. Tommy's 56, still works on the dock. Gina left him 20 years ago.
You mean his union pension hasn't kicked in by now?
Union's been on strike. He's down on his luck.
Oh,
it's
that's
tough.
right. It's been on strike.
So tough.
Been tough. All right, we'll find out what we learn, and we'll wrap up this stupid show coming up after this.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Condolences! The bum's lost! My advice to you is to do what your parents did. Get a job, sir!
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
As summertime rolls in, so does the excitement of Major League Baseball, and at ESPN Northwest Arkansas, we're your go-to source. Tune in every Sunday to catch your favorite teams in action. It doesn't matter if you're rooting for the Cardinals, Yankees, Red Sox, or Astros, we've got you covered. Whether you're in the car or working in the garage, Major League Baseball will be right by your side. So make sure to tune in to ESPN 99.5 every Sunday starting at 5 p.m. for Baseball Tonight, and then the Sunday night game of the week at 6. Start your week off on the right foot on ESPN 99.5.
Robert and Victoria wanted to sell their property in Bella Vista. They turned to the Limbird Real Estate Group. From the moment they met with the Limbird team, Robert and Victoria knew they were in good hands. The team listened carefully to their needs and goals, and they developed a plan to sell the land quickly and efficiently. Over the next few weeks, Limbird Real Estate Group worked tirelessly to market the property and generate interest from potential buyers. They leveraged their extensive network of contacts and used innovative marketing strategies to get the word out about the land. Before they knew it, Robert and Victoria had multiple offers on the table. The team at Limbird helped them evaluate each offer and ultimately chose the one that was best for them. Robert and Victoria were not only satisfied with the results, but also impressed with how Limbird handled the entire process. They'd been through the real estate process before, but this was by far the smoothest and most efficient experience they've ever had. Find out more about it at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Pain from arthritis is just awful. Bone on bone, constant pain. It robs you of so much of the stuff you love to do. But there are effective ways to deal with that pain. And I'm not talking about drugs or surgery. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft. Listen, there's exciting new cellular therapies that can get you lasting relief. And the place to go is QC Kinetics. You see, QC Kinetics uses cutting-edge treatments that accelerate your own body's healing properties. If you're living with chronic pain from arthritis or injury, you need to know that steroids and surgery and pain pills, they are no longer your only option. Learn how QC Kinetics can use advanced regenerative medicine to treat the pain, enhance your joints, restore your mobility, and give you long-term relief with no downtime. The local medical professionals at QC Kinetics are ready to help you. Call for a free consultation now at QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Pay attention, this happens fast. You're on the forklift in your warehouse when it breaks down. You call Medley Equipment Company. Talk to Debbie.
Hello.
Debbie tells you they'll get you moving again. Debbie talks to a service tech.
Yep, I can do it.
Tech says when they can be there. That nice Debbie lady calls you back.
Hello.
Saying your forklift will be fixed in a few hours. Nice. Pretty fast, right? We're just trying to keep up because Medley keeps you moving.
I'm Branch Manager Bo Tommy. Visit medley.com or come see us at 2150 Ford Avenue, Springdale, Arkansas.
The smarter guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC are dispensing advice.
Every home needs a label maker.
What? Label maker? Why?
So they always have our number.
751-9691?
Most people don't have it memorized.
Probably not.
When it's this hot, if their AC dies, they can read the Stith number off the label they stuck to the AC unit.
Why not just look it up, Zach?
Because no one should have to wait a minute longer than necessary to call Stith for help when the air goes out.
Call 751-9691, 751-9691, or find us online at stithplumbingandhvac.com. Tune in next time to hear Brett say,
use a yellow sticky note on the fridge, or look up Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
On the next episode of, well, he already said it.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Have you ever thought about what a bad haircut could do to your image? That's why you shouldn't trust your appearance to anyone except the professionals at Fantasy Sports Cuts. We believe our clients are walking billboards. If you don't look good, we don't look good. Fantasy Sports Cuts is a full-service men's hair salon where you'll always find sports on our 8 TVs, and the fridge is always full of free beer, or root beer for those little men in training. Fantasy Sports Cuts, Fayetteville's hair joint for men at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
ESPN 99.5. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
5:47 now on the program on this Monday. Glad you're with us. Right now, True TV, Zach, is showing Angels in the Outfield, that Danny Glover.
I've never seen that movie. I refuse to see it.
Oh, come on.
It's a terrible baseball movie.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the orangutan?
No.
No. You sure?
Yes, I'm pretty sure, yeah. This is where the kid sees the Angels.
Oh, that's the one with Matt LeBlanc.
No, McConaughey.
No.
Yeah.
No, not Matt LeBlanc.
Matt McConaughey.
Who was Joey from Friends?
That's Matt LeBlanc.
He's
in the movie with the chimp.
Yeah, where the chimp's the pitcher.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
He's not in this movie.
Okay, got it.
A very young Matthew McConaughey's in this movie.
Is he really?
Yes, he is.
Dazed and Confused young?
Oh, yeah. It's on the heels of that. Yeah.
Wow, on the heels of all right.
That's right. Yeah. It'd be a lot cooler if you did. Yeah. All right. What did you learn today?
I ain't got much today. The Lion King is the highest-grossing hand-drawn film in history.
Okay. Pretty good.
Just beating out Bambi Meets Godzilla.
I just saw Darby share this, so I'm changing mine. One dragonfly can eat over 100 mosquitoes in a day.
Oh, I am Team Dragonfly.
Yeah, we're all on Team Dragonfly. And they can fly backwards, and they have nearly 360 degrees of vision.
They can fly backwards.
Yeah, fly backwards. And they eat, and more importantly, they eat 100 mosquitoes a day, over 100 mosquitoes a day. A lot of mosquitoes.
It is.
Yeah.
So you aim at their butt and hit them that way.
That's one way to do it. Yes. All right.
Not our Tommy, another Tommy. He's at the Q up in KC.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Good for him.
Atta kid.
Good for him.
Kid.
That's good. That's
Mr. Burns.
That's the proper way to do that.
Mr. Burns.
That is.
Asking for the apple slices.
Yeah, you
want. I know it sounds weird, but you put a little barbecue sauce on the apple slices, the Granny Smith apples, the green ones.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude. Oh, man.
That is an odd food combination.
It is,
I
but
never considered.
They put it. If you ask them nicely, they will put them on the sandwich.
Wow.
Changes the whole thing. I mean, it absolutely...
Everything gets to know each other in your mouth. It's exciting stuff, man. All right. Well, that's...
Is that it?
Is
that it?
all I have. You have anything?
I get nothing.
Okay,
No,
all right.
I showed up today. 6:03 was the official start time of work today.
Yeah. Supposed to be 9:02. What happened?
It's supposed to, but it was 6:03 this morning. So,
all right. Well,
I'm gonna
these
go home,
things
take a
happen
nap.
from time to time.
Absolutely, no big deal. We got to the bottom of it.
You worked it out.
I did.
That's all you can do.
I did. I worked through it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, then we may have to do this one day. The fantasy football do not draft list.
Are you in a fantasy league this year?
I don't know if we're doing that or not. We've done so well the last 2 years. I would imagine we will be invited back because
Oh yeah, I mean everybody likes beat. You're an easy win.
They take our money.
You're
That's
a
right.
directional. You're Louisiana Monroe.
Yeah, we are a rent to win. Yes, that's right. You're going to get that. Yeah, yes, for sure.
Did you? I know I cringed when I heard it last night. Were you watching Sunday Night Baseball, the Red Sox Yankees game?
No.
They were. The Yankees just traded for Jazz Chisholm from Miami. They bring him up to New York. Well, he played last night, and I think it was David Cohn. Said that they were, the thing with Jazz is like normally around the trade deadline, you get guys that are in the last year of their deal, especially the big ones. And Jazz Chisholm has a couple of years left. And David Cohn said he's no rental player. And I seized up. I was like, ugh!
We need that. We need that drop.
I've got the game. I've got the game at home. I can go find it.
We need that. We need that.
I record every Red Sox game.
Even the losses. It's funny. Some places when they lose, it's like they didn't even play.
It doesn't happen. So no, I've been on this roller coaster since 1978. I'm not leaving anytime soon. I have enjoyed the Pittsburgh Pirates this year. They have been a nice distraction.
Well, they traded a guy today.
Yeah, but they're in really good shape for next year and then the 2 years after that. They've got about a 3-year window here if they're going to win anything. I'm not talking about the World Series. I'm just talking about a playoff series. Make the playoffs. This window's open.
If you want to hear from John Calipari today, the first time he's met with the local media as the coach, you can go to hitthatline.com and the whole thing is right there for your enjoyment on your time.
It's a la carte.
That's right.
Carte blanche.
Yes, you can enjoy the pleasure of this press conference by and go to hitthatline.com and check it out. So I mean, it's right there. There it is.
You think Ty's got the electricity on in his new house yet? I saw he's renting out his pool house.
Hold it. Ty has a pool house?
He has a pool house. He does.
He's doing very well.
He's doing very well, apparently.
My God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now I know why nobody's getting paid. Yeah, Ty's got a pool house.
He has a pool house?
Yeah, he's renting it out.
Wow.
He's going to make money on this operation.
Yeah, that's gonna pay his rent?
Yes,
or his
it is.
Mortgage?
Yeah, it is. Or a good portion of it.
And you wonder why ladies are not flocking to him. He has his crap together in this particular venture.
In this particular arena, yes, he has his stuff together. However, in every other aspect of his life, he's a complete train wreck.
He should just lead with this.
Right.
Hey, I've got a 30-year fixed and
a pool house
and an ADU that I'm making. I'm cash flowing right now. I'm cash flowing, X amount per month.
Yeah, you're using big words.
Really? Oh,
you're using big words. He has no idea. I got a house out back.